What the hell? Half a heart? Dog, this ain't hardcore, this is just straight don't get poked. A common cold is probably instant death as well. Stay safe, dog.
This is straight don't get poked.
I was born to be a fighter, had these dreams and desires. I would be something better, energy, got a fire in my soul to keep burning. A pain that verses emerge and feel the thirst. Keep on working, I won't stop.
saw it.
To the top of this shit, I get lost.
Still gold.
Work, sweat, dripping on the bench. I get mad.
I can't. Oh my.
Hit the gas, feel the grip, adrenaline, never miss. I'm not patient, but I've learned to embrace it. Cause I've been working, I've been waiting, never complacent. Cause I'm so close, I could taste it. Want it away from everything.
Where the How? Am I alive right now? I'm going that way. I'm going that way. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Oh, I jumped. Oh, I jumped so much just then. Oh gosh, I jumped. What the f... I didn't see him. We're gone. We are out. We are flee with extra flee. Fleeing with extra... Flee! Of course it wasn't about you, right? Right? Of course it was. Is he dead yet? No. Hello, sir. Hello. I didn't get close enough. And I don't know how that happened. Oh no. You can't pull the wool over my eyes. I am dead. I think a tree grew. Probably shouldn't jump around too much because I was going to say I was going to run out of health. There's something there. I saw that coming. Right, we got this. We got this. Like 2 more hits at best. 2 more hits at... Oh! I did it! I freaking did it! Guys, we freaking did it! Good morning, afternoon, good evening, and good night, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome on down. What an absolutely fantastic Thursday we are currently having. The weather is finally warming up for us. I don't know about the rest of the world, but it was 0... No. What was it? No, it was -1. -121 on Monday. So that's 32 to 60 for the... for those of the US variety, I believe, somewhere around that area. And it's like, not cold, but fucking cold. Still very cold. Today, it warmed up to 8 and 28. So a good 10 degrees warmer on the medium. The mornings are not freezing. Well, it was still cold this morning. Yeah, what did I say, 32 to 60? Give or take. But yeah, now the weather's warming up. It's really... Oh, I'll tell you what. It's, let me have a look. Hey, Al's, welcome in. Well done on the first there. Snowy. How many firsts you got? It doesn't say on my thingy. It is 3 firsts and 496 check-ins for Tassie. Holy jeez. 10 degrees is 50. Okay. The only ones I remember is 0 is 32. 100 is 212. 38 is about 98. Is that right? -32 Celsius is 98 Fahrenheit. And -40 is -40. That's all I do know. I do know -40 is -40. Welcome in, Sugar. It's good to see you at the start of stream. Hello. I hope you're having a fantastic day and you're able to stay awake today. I hope you're able to keep awake and vigilant and all over it, and you had an absolutely amazing day. I'm just bringing on the weather. And the legit 7 months at tier 3. Subscribed for 9 months. Meow meow. Meow meow. What are we going to name it? Oh, it's dropping down again. Okay, have a look at this, right? Right? That button. Hey, Rex, welcome in. Okay, cool. Look, so... Focus. Like, it's getting up to Sunday. It's going to be 34 degrees. Focus. So it's getting warmer. And then, look at Wednesday. Drops back down to 21. Like, bro. They get nice and warm, and then it just goes dip on Wednesday. Just drops. Just fucking drops. But yeah, the weather's warming up. It's really good. Hope everybody's having a fantastic day. That's enough about my weather. And work was good. We'll get into that later. Hello, Tempest. Welcome in. And that one. And lock the phone. Put that there. Look away for 5 minutes and you miss everything. Oh no, I didn't miss anything at all. Kyle Hammer. Welcome in. Welcome in, sir. Hope you're doing fantastic. Baby name. Now, we already got a princess in a forest. Imagine knowing Fahrenheit. It's very confusing. I know the maths behind it, but I'm not familiar with it overly. I hear a Lizzie, but I haven't gotten to there yet. Hi. Sure gets cold as fuck here. Also, yeah, dude, Tempest, you're in Montana, aren't you? From my understanding... What just happened to Rad? I have a backup and it's corrupted. What happened to Rad? Just side note, anybody wants to tell me what happened to Rad, I'd really... Maniplingta. That's a different one, Maniplingta. Okay. Can you get me that? Can you get that to me in triplicate, please? That'd be awesome. Thanking you. Hello, Soup. Welcome in. 17. That's too hot. 21? Yeah, 21 is hot. Dude, you guys hit 30 and you're fucked. I understand that. I get it. We get, yeah. What the fuck is that 30 plus temps already? I know, dude. It's not even... No, it is September. It is September. Soup, thank you so much for 7 fucking months. Okay, what we're going to do, Soup, is we're going to think of a name before we get to 9 months. So when we hit the 9 months, we have a name ready. Unlike Mau Mau and myself, who were not prepared because we don't have a name ready. But we'll figure one out over the stream. We got a few hours. 60 Nat. Oh yeah, you don't check in anymore. You're as bad as Blunding. Blunding, Queen, you. There's about 3 or 4 of you. RJ. There's actually a few of you that just stop at 69. Children. Okay, guess what happened yesterday? You went to the festival and you got offered an opportunity to work at a different festival of higher prestige. Maybe. I don't know. I know you went to the festival yesterday to work. I'm just wondering what could have happened at work yesterday. You didn't meet a boy because you got a boy. You went backstage and you partied with all the homies. I don't know. His $7,000 computer just crapped itself. His computer. Oh no. Hey Relent, welcome in. Mayben, dude. Do you start your streams the same time every day? I'm just curious because I woke up this morning with your stream, which is really good. You're able to fly around and it's such a cozy seed. Dude, that valley is perfect. That valley you've picked and the palette, dude, everything is just looking mint. It's looking amazing. If you stream same time every day, I'm probably going to wake up and watch every day, unless Soup's on, in which case I have to watch Soup. But I mean, if I don't get in my daily Soup scream, how am I meant to wake up? How am I meant to wake up? As this weakest part, I guess. That's very true, Kyle. No, Kyle, that is super true. You could have the best computer in the world with a shit power supply. It won't make crap. You could have the best computer and like all the best parts in the world and it's running an Intel. Doesn't mean shit. No, the newer generations are crap. The old one's good. Beard gotten longer? It definitely has. What do we... Yearly is gone... What was it about? Negative 50 Celsius. Fuck that. Because I think Montana's very similar to where I'm from. I would love to sit down and actually compare our environments... Geography? I'd love to sit down and just talk about us, about all that. Yeah, because we're very similar. Very similar. I've heard Montana's very similar to the territory. The south part, the north part, not so much. Today evenings in early October. It's September, October. It's next month. Early next month? Cool. Okay. When I'm in PAX. So I'm going to go to PAX, come back, and you're going to change everything around, and I'm going to get confused. And I'm going to be like, great. I don't know where the fuck Soup is. I go to PAX, come back, and she's gone. Great. I can guarantee. I'll remember now because I've spoken about it. It is amazing. Was a bullshit. You didn't. How far from Spawn are you? Up to mess around and was like, might as well proper play this one. Oh, so you literally. It was just a let's just load a seed up and went. I like this play. I'm starting a single player world that is Spawn. Get fucked. So. I'm going to be under the impression that spawn chunks are still a default 3x3 chunks, and it's a couple chunks to the side. You wouldn't have built straight on spawn, would you? Not many people build straight on spawn. Not us. What do you call it? Seasoned. The new players always do. I used to all the time. Nowadays I don't. Not more players. Experienced players don't really do it normally. Wake me up with me. You'll wake up with me online more often. Yes! I'm in heaven. I'm all for it. Oh man, I'm all for that. That is amazing. That is the best way to wake up to the day. Now I just need to set up a timer so my computer turns on and the speakers unmute at 6 so that I can just wake up and start watching streams. I reckon that'd be perfect. Just imagine literally just like you roll over and like, oh, my computer's turned itself on, and then you just hear Soup screaming. I'm down for it. Kitty! Kitty! Why are you not here? You're at a meeting, Novato. You better get meeting then. Hey, Aussie Tim. Oh, it's been a minute. I haven't seen you in quite a while. Go to your meeting. So many people. Try closing your eyes, or you could try sunglasses like these. See, look, and then you just put on your resting bitch face, and if anyone looks at you, you just you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? No one wants to fuck with that guy. Dude, do I look like Clark Kent? So, oh my god, this is Sir Nipplington, and this is the real... I don't know. Just put sunnies on, they can't see you then. Can't see you. Easy clap. You'll be at my alarm clock? Yeah, but I gotta set it. Because I'd have to set it up somehow, so that way... Honestly, I would not be against this. Oh, I just had the best idea. Oh my god, I just had the best idea. I'm going to see if I can use custom MP3s as my alarm tone, and then I'm going to send Soup a message asking her to do a custom recording of her slowly getting louder and louder and more anxious and more urgent to wake up. So that way I can wake up and hear Soup just being like, neeps, and then it just gets angrier and angrier, and then I'm going to use that. Yep, okay, cool. Soup, since you heard all that, I don't really need to send you a DM, but I'm going to find out this information because that sounds like a great idea. Whose stream is this? I believe it's... I don't know. I was trying to think of something smart. I still want a DM. Okay, wait up. Where's the... Must be there somewhere. Alright, where do I write notes? On sticky notes. I don't like using sticky notes, because what happens is I end up with sticky notes fucking everywhere. But then if I use a notebook, I just never look back into the notebook again. You know? DM Soup RE alarm clock recording. Do I have a monocle? I need one. Fuck oath, do I need one. I really want to get myself a proper nice fancy regal suit. Like not a really fancy one, like just a costume dress up one. You know, just a dress up fucking, but it has to be really fancy. Like it has to be, you know, with cuffs and like all the bling and stuff like that. And then I want to wear a monocle, and then I'm going to cosplay to PAX. I'm going to cosplay to PAX. Oh, get fucked. I got a better idea. I'm cosplaying PAX as Carl Crafts. Problem solved. I need to write that down too. Cosplay PAX as Carl Crafts. Won't actually be too hard. I've got the tattoos. I've got the beard. I've got the red flannelette. He doesn't wear pants, does he? Because I'm not wearing pants. Do you, Tempest? Oh, you can do me, Tempest. You can do me. It's a euphemism. Oh, yeah. Broccoli is little greens. It's green. Oh, sometimes I got too much going on and I just have to take notes. But the worst thing is, like, I actually, check this out, right? I actually found some notes of mine from past nips. I found these today, last week. I found them last week. There is, look at this. There is, how do I show this without, like, there's notes there. That's an empty piece of paper. And then there's all of these. And then there's 5 notebooks here, which all have at least the first 2 or 3 pages filled in. Shocking. I never look at them. And some days I just have that motivation to try something new, or to try and actually get back on top of it. Today's one of those days where I feel like trying to get back into being organised, because I've got a lot to do and I don't want to forget any of it. But I guarantee you, those post-it notes will be gone. They'll be left forgotten. I won't get back to them. If I do see them again, it would have been after I've already remembered to do the job after forgetting it for a week. You're thicker, are you? Yeah, well, it gets cold up there. You got to be thick. You know, keep yourself warm. Imagine if, yeah. I would suspect I would need to wear a corset. Well, I weighed myself today. What do you guys reckon I weigh in kilograms? Please, I don't know stone. I don't know. I can convert pounds. 69. Oh yeah. Hello. To your sticky notes. What? Just ignore them. I need to use them more because I also have that mentality of no waste that my parents gave me. You know, like, that's why they're such big hoarders and stuff, but you don't waste. Everything is kept for recycling, and you don't use things willy-nilly and just throw it away, you know? You have to be conservative, very conservative. Paper doesn't grow on trees. That's how I got brought up, you know, like very conservative and don't waste and recycle and stuff. So when it comes to just writing down a note and throwing it in the bin, I always hesitate. Did I say hello, Glitched? I feel like I'd missed you. Hello, Glitched. Welcome in. You think I'm tall? You guys think I'm tall? Okay. Okay. What do you call it? Question? Thingy question. Hey, Astrid, welcome in. Hello. Spicy grass. Exactly. Bonus question. How tall am I? It was, I don't know about a corset, but I am skinny though. I am very small and skinny. Dad. I feel like it's pretty short. Hello. I have tall boy energy. I can do 5'7", yeah. Spicy grass. Ooh, spicy grass. Yeah, okay. I can do inches and feet. I can do that. I'm 5'7" or 176. I think it's 176. I'm around. I'm 5'7". Just over 5'6". 5'6 and a half. Okay, fine. Yeah, look, I'm 5'6 and a half. I haven't even hit 5'7". Fine. You happy, guys? You happy? 5'6 and a half. Which I don't weigh 80 kilos. I'm short. A little taller than me. I know. I'm not tall. Because you know how I do. You know how I give. People have told me I give off 6 foot energy. I didn't know this. I just kind of exist. And then one day we were talking about height and I told people and they went, no way. Apparently I give off 6 foot energy. Yeah, tall energy. Yeah, apparently I give. I'm all for that. I ain't against that at all. That sounds like a good thing. That sounds awesome. But yeah, I'm only. Today I weighed myself. Fully clothed, with my pockets full of shit, like phone, keys, etc. I weighed 65. I am so small. I am so fucking small. No, I am not underweight. No, I am not malnourished. No, I am not unhealthy. I'm just very, very small. Like, short and skinny. I remember being 14. Dude, Rex, the last time I hit 70 kilos, I was 18 and I was preparing to play football for Australia. I was training 4 days. Was it? I was training Monday. Wait, no, it was like Tuesday, Thursday was A grade. Monday, Wednesday was juniors. No. I had Monday off. I trained Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and gamed on Sundays. And I weighed 70 kilos. You're about the same height as Wade? We're pretty much twins. Yep, that's it, yep. You're about 110. Holy shit, yeah. So you are a bit thicker than me, yeah. But you'd be a lot taller than me too, though, wouldn't you? You'd be like 5'9", 5'10". You must be 5'10". 6'1" and 80 kilos at 15. Holy shit. You got a bald head? That's all right, we can share. I've got plenty to go around. Look, see? We got heaps to go around. You are 6 foot. Okay, I didn't want to say 6 foot. Fuck you, Mobbit. How is this? America must have the tallest medium, what do you call average age of the population? Because the amount of Americans I meet over 6 foot or over 5 foot, you know, it's so fucking many. Wait, did you say your weight or just height? Both. Either way, both. I'm like 170. Okay, quick maths. If I go 5'7" is 170. Okay. Oh, 167. 168. I don't know. Where's the tape measure? Fuck this. I don't have a tape measure readily available. Hello, boy. Cat. What is this I missed? Minecraft account? Eat a dick. Actually have the highest in the world. Oh, do you? Okay, that actually sounds like something I've read before. Worst you've been in years, 112 kilos, 88, just a couple of minutes. You're putting on weight? That mustn't be... No, that can't be. You're putting on weight? 6'2" and 75 kilograms? You must be the skinniest motherfucker. Honestly, I gotta be honest, Meben. I had a thing in my head. I thought you were rather chubby. You know when everyone gets their preconceived images in your head and you think, I know what this person looks like, and you have that image in your head? I always thought, Meben, I always thought you were larger than... Maybe the... Oh, Jesus Christ. Long distance. Oh, you're a long distance runner. Ah. I used to play soccer. A lot of soccer. Like, I played for the town, I played for my state, and I played for Australia once. I did represent Australia once, so I played a lot of sport. After I finished playing soccer, I started playing volleyball. I also played a lot of baseball. Represented Australia for baseball. Oh, no, I represented my state for baseball once. So yeah, I too am fit and skinny. My mum's 5 foot tall, probably weighs 60 kilos. My dad is the same height as me and skinnier than me. Yep. I'm actually bigger than my dad. Can you believe that? Thank you for the follow there, Rebel Rob. Welcome in. A lot taller than you. Really, Pixie? You are short though, Pixie. You're like my mum. You're actually taller than my mum. My mum is 5 foot. Smack. 150 centimeters. 5 foot. She weighs like 60 kilos. My dad is like 5'7". He weighs like 60 kilos. I'm bigger than my parents, and I'm tiny. A long distance runner. I can't do long distance. Have you done marathons and shit? Like, do you do marathons? What do you mean by long distance? Like, do you compete in anything, or is it just... He's not like... Oh, he's on Instagram. I don't use Instagram, but I would use Instagram just to see Meben. I mean, you know, I like using Instagram to catch up with my friends. I don't want to use it just for the sake of it, but I'll definitely use it to see my friends. Mally isn't here for this chat. Oh, God, we have a winner right there. Is away from something chasing me. Oi, Tempest, that's like me, bro. Did you know, Tempest, I have won every single fight I've ever been in my entire life by at least 100 meters. Yep. Every fight I've ever been challenged to, I have won by at least 50 meters. I am gone. Run. Boom. Goodbye. Goodbye. I just run. I'm very fast. I used to be. I don't know if I could run anymore. Hey, Coconut. Welcome in. I don't know if I can run. Well, I can run. Like, I've jogged across the yard at pace. But I don't know about actually competitive running at speed anymore, like, or even like for my life running. That actually, I don't know if I could do that. Like, I used to be fast, very fast. One of my when I played soccer, one of my one of my tactics. It was easy. It's turn and run. It's just turn and run. So the defenders would always... You know how as a defender, you always stand right on the striker, on the attacker, and when they get that through ball, you take a step forward so they get called offside, and you always make sure you feather with them to try and catch them offside, you know? And it's just like, right, yeah, because... So you always, yeah. I was always... 2 meters onside. I had no problems. It was like I'm onside. You cannot catch me offside. You will never catch me offside. I'm quite content with 80 kilo. Yeah, you sound healthy for 80. Run a lot in the military. You would do. You would do. And the super defender messes it up, and us poor goalkeepers are left in the crap. They don't. It's not always the defender's fault. You see, what I would do, right? Yeah, is. Like I said, I was fucking fast. And everybody here knows that if they have to run in one direction, stop, turn around and run in the other direction, it takes a while to do that. It takes a while to pivot, and it takes a while to build up speed. That was where I had my speed. I didn't have long distance. Like, if I ran 100 meters, you will beat me. everybody would beat me over 100 meters. But if you did shuttle runs, I would kick your ass. That's the thing. So like I can like it's not the fast, it's the acceleration. Pee pee poo poo butt fart you too. That's what it's, acceleration. So as I'm standing like 2 meters on side, I'd get the ball and I'd just throw ball to myself. Just kick the ball between the goalkeeper and the defenders and run. By the time I've started running, by the time I've gotten past them, they've turned around and then they start to run and I'm already gone. I'm done. And that's where I really thrived, was the short bursts of quick. And same when I was in the midfield, I could stop, change directions really, really, really quickly. But if I had somebody running alongside me, I would lose the ball. Because I'm not too fast that way. So I just change directions a lot and move. Because of this, one day it was a goal kick and the ball bounced just in front of me. And as it bounced, I gave it a flick with my foot. So it bounced higher and still going forwards. I just flicked it, turned and ran straight towards the goalkeeper. And then this ball started bouncing in front of me. And I was like, sweet, so it's me and the goalkeeper. This is easy. All I got to do is fucking just 1-2 the goalkeeper and it's in. Piece of piss. Next thing I know, I hear this. I'm on the ground screaming my fucking head off. And I'm screaming my fucking head off now because some bloke came in from behind. Like I said, I'm not fast in the overall. I'm fast with the spurts. So while I'm running straight at the goalkeeper towards the goals, defender running straight behind me caught up and slid tackled from behind, tore my ACL. Goodbye knees. I haven't played soccer since. Well, I have, but I could only play one game and then I was out for 3 games because I couldn't walk. Play one game, out for 3 games because I couldn't walk. So I just don't play soccer anymore. But yeah, I used to be fit until I had my knee recon. Used to be fit. But it's like, but I'm like kind of small, so it's a little bad. I understand that. Yeah, like if my mum weighed 80 kilos, I'd be concerned because she's only 5 foot. But then somebody like, somebody like Tempest weighing 80, it's like, yeah, well, dude, he's 6 foot tall. Of course he weighs a bit. 40 days to go until I have to downgrade to Windows 11. Oh, dude, don't fucking start. Because if it's 40 days to go until you have to do it, that means it's 40 days until I have to do it. Which means it's 40 days until you and I sit down in a VC and do it. But then if we're doing that, we can't be in a VC because we can't be upgrading our PCs while we're in VC. So I'm going to have to get on my... Oh, my God. You do understand, Novato, when I update to Windows 11, I require your support. Whether it's just emotional support or moral support or IT support. I need you there when I update to Windows 11. Oh no. So this computer restarted itself to... It's unknown if everything is cooked or not. No way. I did read before that he had a backup, but it was corrupted. What's fit? I think fit is when something goes into something really snug and nothing moves because it fits, right? Is that what it is? When you put something into something else, it fit. I think that's what fit is. Call on your phone, yeah, because Australia to Britain is going to be fucking, no ways, that'll be cheap as piss. No way that's going to cost a bit. Oh wait, we can use Discord on our phones. I'm so dumb. The thing I lie about on my resume, fit. Wait, you tell people you're fit? Don't do that. Don't lie. No, never lie on your resume. Never lie on your resume. The motherboard isn't compatible. Oh no, what motherboard do you have? Dude, did you buy... Is it old? I'm scared that mine isn't, because I know a lot of the times I have my computer, you can't update to Windows 11, your computer's not compatible. I just ignore it. But now with fucking 40 days left, I might not be able to ignore it anymore. 5 years old. I built this computer after I started streaming. I've been streaming for almost 3 years. So this computer's 2.5. I should be okay. Right. Actually, back up all your OBS settings and StreamerBot stuff before you. Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah, see, Nevada, I might even have to get you. I might even get you to help me out with that, because you might be able to help me make a, what do you call them? A clone? A mirror? A duplicate? What do you guys call them? Like when one file is exactly the same as the other. One file, drive. And how big is this hard drive? Actually, wait up. I can... Rules? Rufus? Okay. What's a bill? My buddy I like? My best indigenous... No. Brother-in-law. Okay, I've never heard that. That's fair. My head didn't even go in that direction. Fuck yeah. It's good when you got somebody who can do that type of stuff. I've got nobody. I am the computer geek in my family. Which fucking sucks, because I don't know shit. And I'm the computer guy. No, guys, don't do that. I have zero problems when somebody rocks up in the shed and goes, "Oi, I've got a few problems. Can you fix it?" Or, "Oi, can you do a pre-vehicle inspection or a service or can you install some toolboxes or fit a stereo?" Or no worries. But as soon as somebody says, "Hey, my computer," I'm like, Nevada. I only know what Bill means from listening to Reddit stories. Oh, that's got to be good. Your boyfriend's a computer geek? I need a... Okay, so that's what I need. That's where I need to look for a girlfriend. I need to look for a girl in the computer IT area. Fuck setting up printers? Dude, don't even... Dude, can you delete that comment? I'm actually getting worked up with the fact that you said printers in my chat. That's actually working me up, yeah. I'm actually not... Oh, actually, yeah, no. OS says Beefy PC is my boyfriend. Oh, really? Just some difficult parts? Okay, I found OBS WebSockets. No, I want OBS Studio. OBS Studio. Yes. Okay, my OBS is in my OS drive. So if I back up my OS drive, if I just back up my OS drive, I should be fine. You'd want to back that up anyway, right? Like, that's the one you want to fucking back up, right? I'll back up that one. How big is it? Okay, so it's a 500, 465. 500, and I've got a 1.8 terabyte portable, amongst others. Yeah, okay, interesting. Do I have any advice for a hopeless man? Unfortunately, it wouldn't matter if I did you any hope, because you're hopeless. You see, if there was any hope at all, I could give you some advice and it would be something you could work with. But being hopeless is a definitive. There is nothing I can do. Unfortunately, even if I gave you advice, it would mean nothing. It would be no good to you because you have no hope. Had you a little bit of hope, just a touch, if you were like somebody close to the brink of hopelessness, I could give you some advice. I could give you some advice then. Yeah, I reckon we could do that. And welcome in, Rustic. Welcome in. Break TOS. Pyfro. Welcome in, mate. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Hi. I wish I could help, but I'm a hopeless woman. So I'm hopeless. Dude, like, I'm 30... How old am I? 36, and I have 3 cats, and no friends, and... Bruh, I'm struggle central. We need to get a new pick. And that one? No. That one. And fuck, I will put those there too. No, there. And for that matter, if that's going to go there, then old. Are you old? No. Temp's younger than me. Fuck off, you're younger than me. Wait, how did you figure this out? Put up 32 render distance and still like stream it. Oh fuck, that's awesome. That's awesome. I wish I could put mine higher than 32. Oh, well, I can, but it doesn't mean anything. Oh. Sorry, hold. Where is that? Where did you send me that fucking mod, Novato? That was in my inbox. So Novato sent me a mod, and I just remembered. I need to try it out. That's why I can run 64 render. Okay, I'm gonna download that here for now. Have a look at it and then move it. It said it's currently raining. Dude, my weather app said there was humidity in where I am. So fuck off, you're so wrong. Weight and age, what are the odds? No cats here, there, though. And you have some friends. Do you have luscious locks? And also okay, fine. Well, no, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to Rebel. Rebel wants to know if about you know, he's got cats and stuff and friends. But he probably doesn't have a V8 Ute. I reckon Rebel does not have a V8 Ute. I reckon you don't. And I do have a beautiful beard. Yes. I actually hate my beard. But it looks really good in the camera. In IRL, I feel it looks too thin. Maybe it's just me though. I reckon it's too thin. But I'm always comparing mine to John Petrucci from Dream Theater. The best beard in the world, ever. Hands down. Can't argue. Fight me. Did you mention your age? Oh, yeah, 36. I was born in 89. I was born in late 89. Well, not late 89, late 80s in 89. Discord, but the 21.4 version was buggy for me, but Errors says it was my GPU. Yeah, okay. So the one that you just sent me is... Okay, Rad's not coming back. I'm going to get rid of Rad's tab. 21.4. Oh, it works all the... Okay. So it works for both. Come on. Where is it? Mods. 1.21.4. And I need to get rid of that one, the old Farsight, put the new Farsight in. Wait, somebody who doesn't fully understand computer, like the online stuff, should you rename it and call it a fork for legal reasons? Like, I don't know the full, you know, the way around that. You know, if you take something from somebody and modify the source code, even though it's open source, so somebody provides something open source and then you take it, modify it. But you're not making it public, so you don't. Yep. Okay. Cool. Okay. Since it's just private, it means nothing. on that note, Nips, don't ever give it out because it's private. Okay, no, that makes a lot of sense. Okay. Yeah, because I'm just wondering about, you know, theft and intellectual property and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so it appears everything's running well. There it is. Farsight, so it's in. Hey Troj, welcome in, mate. Welcome in. Dude, I was watching the end of your stream last night, and I swear you were playing Skyblock. I don't know why. Just what you were looking at looked very Skyblocky. Yeah, welcome in, mate. Welcome in. Hope you're doing fantastic. Ouch, I did not actually see that coming, and suddenly it was in my face. Yeah, that one there. Just normal hardcore world. Yeah, I read it underneath, and I was just like, that's strange. I reckon it was just the build you're at. Maybe because you're up high or something. Maybe it's... It looked like a... Not a farm, but somewhere like a... Up high where you would obtain... I don't know. I'm trying to think of what it was now. Either way, hope you're doing fantastic. Are you streaming tonight, Trosh? Are you streaming tonight? What are you streaming? Above 47. I instantly crashed when I put it above that. Well, it was on 64 when I left. Oh, here we go. Okay. 47 you said. Sick. Okay. Put it above that. Part of the village, which just drops straight down in the ocean, so I can... Yeah! That must have been what it was. You must have been there, like, just at that spot. Yeah, because I'm looking going, there's nothing in the background. It just looked like empty. It just looked empty. Hey, Cat in the Go. Welcome in. Welcome in. I reckon, yeah, that must have been where you were at. I hate, you know, like, it's just because I don't chat. Honestly, it's the weirdest thing, and I don't fully understand it, and people may try to explain it, but we'll figure it out eventually. I have like the strangest social anxiety. Like, I get major social anxiety. I said this to Dad. Like, I was saying it to him. I said, Dad, I finally figured it out. I hate talking to people I don't know. I'm deeply uncomfortable. I will do almost anything to get out of that situation. If you say, just call up this bloke and he'll help you out, I guess I'm not going to get any help. Because I'm not calling him. Because I don't know who he is. And it's great. And it freaks me the fuck out. I can't do it. Yeah. Oh, no, but that's different, Troj. That's a little bit different. So this is where I'm trying to figure it out. Like, if it's one-on-one, I can't do it. But, like, I went to, what do you call that place? Big Day Out. Soundwave. I went to Soundwave and I saw Metallica. There were more people in the audience than my hometown. There was more people in the mosh pit of the Metallica concert than the entire fucking town I live in. But it was fine because I wasn't talking to any of them. They were just existing. They just existed. It didn't matter. They were just numbers, more or less. But if it's like, But then if it's like, yeah, go talk to that person, I'm like, I'm not fucking doing it. This is where the confusing bit is. Go shower and get ready for the day. You have a fantastic day, Snowy. You have a fantastic... What did you say you did today? You said, guess what? And I can't even remember the life of me. You lost weight. No, fuck. Oh, God. But yeah, it's weird, because like, then I come to streaming... And then I'm just flat out. And people are like, wow, look at you with your big cheery face and you don't stop talking. And I guess it's because there's like a mask between it or something, like a gap. I can disconnect it because it's, I don't know. But it is the weirdest social anxiety on that sense. Like, how do I get up into that now? It was, hey, yeah, welcome in, mate. Welcome in. Can't remember what I was talking. You have to get onto that in particular one thingy. Smelly man, don't know. Yeah, well, he's British. Think about it. He's British. He's also got yucky teeth, but he can't help that. But it's just this weird social anxiety, and then like I can go to PAX. I reckon I can go to PAX, and if it's just talking to people, I think it's not necessarily social anxiety as in there's lots of people. It's social anxiety as in opening up and becoming and exposing and becoming vulnerable in front of people. That's what it is. So when you call somebody up, you have to talk to them one-on-one. You will expose something about yourself, whether it's negative or not. You will expose yourself. You will either expose yourself as unknowing, or you'll expose your lack of confidence with your questioning. You'll expose your interest. You will expose... And these aren't bad things. It's just, that's where I freak out. But then if I come and I'm playing Minecraft on stream, it's just like... I guess I don't get freaked out because there's... Like, I'm not going out of my way. Like, I'm not going... Which this is, I don't know. But when I'm streaming, I'm fine. I'm fine. Everyone's looking like you guys are like, yeah, look, Nips is fine. He can stream. He's fine. He's fine. Talks to people all day, every day. No problems. But then as soon as it comes down to talking in somebody else's chat, it's like, nah, there's too many... I don't want people knowing I'm here. I don't... Why is everyone talking to me? Not necessarily that. It's not that I don't want to be seen. It's just like, just kind of... I really struggle to figure out like how to explain it. I really do, because it's like, I'm glad people get me and understand, because I haven't been able to actually process it yet. It's like, why do I want to be private and secret? Why don't I want people to know about my existence? And honestly, it's not even just with streaming and in chats. It's the same when I wake up in the morning and go make a coffee. I'll like grab the coffee jar and I'll put it down like really slowly, one corner at a time, and roll it down so it makes no noise. And then when I do everything borderline silent. When I'm walking through the house at nighttime or even in the mornings or whatever, I walk very purposely heel toe or on the toes of my feet, like in a very quiet manner. Like, I don't ever want to be noticed. I think it's social anxiety. I don't know. But it's just, it's that thing. It's just, I don't want to be... Maybe it's upbringing where I've always found that I've been an inconvenience or a burden. Like, my entire life, my family have told me just shut up because I talk too much. Because when I was younger, that's what I would do. There were people that I was comfortable with. There were family. And I would just talk. I was always told I have a motor mouth, that I could talk 100 miles an hour with Weet-Bix in my mouth underwater. You know, the general, as you've heard people say. And then I always get told, be quiet, be quiet. Maybe it's something along those lines, where when I get excited with my friends and stuff, I do flat out, just like I am now, just talk, bruss. We eat a tour, mate. We're having a good time. But then when I'm in public, I'm always just so self-conscious. Anyway, my social anxiety, really... See, look, I've got other... Here's part of my social anxiety for PAX, right? My social anxiety for PAX is not meeting Carl Crafts. It's not meeting Jazz Like Onion. My anxiety is not even maybe stumbling across Pearlescent Moon or I mean, radical... Like, it's nothing... It's not those. I'd be fine with those. Like, let's say I saw... I'm trying to think of a famous somebody. I'd be like, hey, that's no problems. You know where I would freak out and be really uncomfortable? Is if I had to go up and say hi to somebody who didn't know what I look like. And I'm not trying to call you out, Tazzy. I feel this. It's like, it's talking to that new person who doesn't know you. Like, you know what I look like. And that's fine. That's easy. It's like, yeah, I'll just go up to that person and stuff. So you'll come up to me, but I don't know you. So there's that awkward part of like almost meeting somebody the first time. Like, who are you? And it is. It's just like, this gives me anxiety. And it's the same with other people. Like I'm going to meet so many people at PAX. I've never knew what they looked like. I'm just going to see them and go, oh, hello. Oh, so that's what you look like. Oh, cool. But it's going to be so oh my God, the anxiety. It's going to be, yeah, it's going to be. Something different interacting in person as opposed to online. Yeah, true. But even online, sometimes I get quiet. Like, people have seen me online sometimes where I start to become self-conscious and I stop talking because I'm just very self-conscious. It does happen online sometimes. Not as often, but it does happen. Definitely happens IRL. And I definitely speak a lot more and a lot more comfortably online. Definitely those two, true. Literally the only person I see IRL and talk with is the boyfriend. Lucky you with your boyfriend. Rub it in. Occasional chat, most streams I'm in. Yeah, oi, dude, Rebel. I don't even do that. Like, I'm currently watching Sizzle Saw and Toadan. And where did my hoof tab go? Mustn't be a hoof on tonight. Is there a hoof? There's a hoof on tonight. He's right there. What are you doing, you kid? Where's my hoof tab? This morning, I was watching Meben. And Soup. Soup was streaming this morning on her Forever World, actually. I watched both of those two. Didn't say a word. I watched Linksy and Soup and Meben this morning before work. Just about a half hour or so. I get home. I watch a bit of Zoo. And I was watching a bit of Radical Elder before he decided to blow up his computer. Like, I'm always lurking. I just never, ever say I'm there. I'm actually getting to a point I don't even check in anymore. There's actually, honestly, yeah, like, I get so anxious. I don't even check in at Carl's because I'm so scared that people are going to say hello. And I'm going to freak out. Be like, oh, crap, there's people here. Oh, no. Also, this fear of being perceived. Being perceived, as in people figuring out who I am. I think that is what it is. It is. I think that's, it is. It's exposing myself. People knowing who I actually am. Nothing to be ashamed about. I guess it's just always, I don't know, but most movies that aren't stolen from this community. My old friend, wait. Oh shit, I can't remember what I said now. You're not going to be there? I know, I'm so sad. I'd pay for you to come, but then you'd still have to actually, make way there. And just starting a new job and everything, I don't think it'd be a good idea. Other than that, though, I would pay for your fucking tickets. If you could. Hands down, I would. Well, just... happy. What's erudite? I've seen this word before. No clue what they look like. Yeah, that's it. No, none. A verb for saying hi, but like... How can I not? Literally tell everyone I know that it was hi. Wait, you feel bad for saying hi? You feel bad saying hi? What? What? Oh, what you? You're a what? What are you whatting about? I said I'd pay for you to go to PAX if you could get the time off of work and transport to Melbourne. I mean, yeah, if you were, no to you. Wait, me in chats? I don't get it. No to me in chats. Oh, it's a no to me in... Wait. Yeah, it's a no for me in chats. I won't be in a chats. You want to see me in a chat? That's a no from me. Is that what you're saying? Hey, Ava, welcome in. Hello. Yeah. Will you ever see Nips in a chat? That's a no. No. I know you fear it. No. I love it when people come in and say hi. And oh, you mean when I come into Carl's and say hi and then you will say hi to me in the chat. Oh, I get it. Honestly, I get that. No, I get that. I have a similar thing, right? So it's one way or the other, right? And I feel both of these so hard. A lot of me feels like, just leave them alone. They're normal people. They don't want to be harassed. You know, like when you see, like I've been in, like, let's say I'm hanging out in Rads, right? I'm hanging out in Rads and Hoof comes in and you have everybody just going, hey Hoof, hey, hi. And it's just like, that must be really, really, it's a good feeling knowing that so many people know you and want to say hello. But then on the other side, it's kind of like, can't I just be a normal person? You know, like footy players, they just want to walk down the street without everybody trying to get their photo, without people jumping on top of them. Paparazzi, oh, look, 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 look. It's kind of, so I feel both sides. Half of it's like, oh my God, I'm so loved. The fact that I can go into Carl's chat or Soups or Rads or wherever and I get, you know, 5 to 10 people all saying hello is amazing feeling. It is an amazing feeling. Don't get me wrong. On the same token, though, it is also kind of like, man, can't I just do some shopping without being harassed? I'm just a normal person like you. There's no difference. I'm just older, that's all. I'm just older. And Nips does something in chat. Oh, dude. I seen you the other day freak out when I came in. Yeah. I don't mind chatting as much in smaller chats. Like, I'll chat in Beth's, smaller, you know, less chance of being... I might say hello to Tazzy and Lab. Like, you know, not too many people. It's a little bit more... I can deal with that. But... No, look, honestly, if you want to say hello, say hello. I don't want people to feel bad. I don't want people to feel... like intimidated, like don't say hello to Nips, you'll scare him off, he's very tough. I don't want that. I feel like, you know, people walking around in eggshells going like, oh my God, it's Nips, shh guys, it's Nips, but everybody be quiet. I don't want that. Hey Miss Ferret, welcome in. Hi. Hello, good time zone there, Tero. Hope you're doing fantastic. Sorry I'm ignoring everybody, I'm trying to catch up as much as I can. But like there's, you know, it's the best, it's there's both sides of this coin. Do you say hello and acknowledge them because you want them to feel special and know you're there and know that you care of them and you're involved or invested? Or do you want to leave them alone so they can just be a person? It is hard. It is hard. I mean, which one do you do? That one. And that one. Check your wings. They've dozed off at work for a second. Oh no. Soup. I reckon you caught something from Sugar. Apparently it might be contagious. Sugar was dozing off at work yesterday. It may be contagious. Maybe you and Sugar should stop, you know, cuddling up. Yeah. I said that to one of the drivers once. I said to him, why you stay at hotel? He goes, because, what else do I say? I said, you can stay at my place. We can keep each other warm, save on electricity. He just fucking laughed and walked off. That's my best friend! No, yeah, I get it. Like I said, I get it. I do get it. And like when I'm streaming, I say hello. It's not like I turn everybody off and be like, oh crap. You know, I do say hello. It's just, yeah. I guess this is why I just don't say anything in chats. It just saves it. Just saves the whole... If somebody, like, you know... If I do say something, you're welcome to say hello. If I don't, well... Then there's the other one. I hate filling up chat. One thing I really hate, right? I hate filling up the chat with hellos and stuff. Because you're like, you know, you write in chat, hello, and then somebody will reply, hello, and then somebody else, and then somebody else. And then the streamer looks over, and all he can see is people saying hello, and he's like looking, going, hello, hi, yeah. And there's part of my head that just doesn't want to add to that. You know, it doesn't matter. What's the streamer going to do? Get off, go, like, get angry because his chat's full of hi? No, he's not going to fucking get angry. But still, I just like to keep things manageable and organised. I'm on the tail end of the 16-hour shift. What the fuck is wrong with you? Go, why? Why? 2:30, wait, sorry, I saw 2:30 in the morning just then. Oh, ads, guys, we're going to have to take a quick press break. You have a fantastic rest, Rebel. Thank you for coming in. It's not a fan thing. Yeah, no, for you it's not a fan. It's, yeah, I get that. Yeah, it's like when I see Beth. I'm not fangirling over her. It's like, no, I'm saying hello to my fucking friend. Like, dude. Get all giddy when people are like, Sip! Yeah. You also have the energy to bounce off of with that. I didn't pass out today. I'm sorry. Oh, good. Yeah, it's good. Glad to hear you didn't pass out and you had hopefully it all went well. 5 days off was worth it. 12-hour shifts. 10-hour shifts, 5.75. I do 5, 8 hours a week, give or take. Anyway, I know the ads are pretty much done. I need a piss. If you guys got to grab yourself something to eat, drink, sleep, stretch, relax, grab meds, go to bed, make sure you guys do what it is you got to do. I'm going to be right back, and I'll see you soon. Him back. Oh, fuck, that's what I haven't done yet today. Sorry, before I forget, I have to do... I haven't uploaded my VODs all month. All month. I've been absolutely shocking. And the thing is though, and I can't upload them all at once, you have to do them one, wait 4 hours, and then do the next one. At least 4 hours. And because of that, it takes a little bit to upload them. You can't just... Okay, you can. But it fucks up the order. It fucks up the uploading stuff. I like doing... You do one, you wait 4 hours and you do the next one, and that way they upload in order. Okay, the last one uploaded. Notes. Notes. Where the fuck are my pants? There they are. I put fingers on them. No, that's not it. There it is. Okay, last stream was 30th of July. And that one's been done. 30th of July. Which means... Another sticky note. You've no idea. You've no idea. They're fucking everywhere. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 active. 10 active ones. There's 4 on the front of my monitor, 3 on my USB box, 1 on my speaker, 1 on my other speaker, and 1 on my coin box. Yep. And content. I've got them everywhere. And that's the problem with them. Okay, so the 31st. I never uploaded. Okay. '31st of July. Yeah. This is different. This is different. They changed the fucking upload screen. It's not... Anyway. Fuck. Fuck's sake. Problem is, once I get off something, I just forget about it. Update, Twitch. You know, like once I get off the PC, I'll be going to bed. And then I'm going to forget about doing everything. And then the next day, I'm going to forget about doing it again. It just never happens. It just never happens. I have 9 weeks after next. So, wait, what? And if I kind of know the person, which maybe they don't me at all, since it's a bit weird. I've seen you around. I can't say I know you, Tero, but I've seen you around plenty enough times to say I recognise you. I wouldn't say I know you, but I recognise the name. You go pee. I'm yapping. No, I have a 9 week after next. Wait, I have a 9 week. You have a 9 week. Like 9 week stretch with no days off? What do you mean? What does that mean? What do you mean? 10 8s in a row and then 4 days off. Past Soupy thinks 160 an hour for 5 days off in a row is a good idea. Yeah, but that does sound good though. That does sound like if you work 1 16-hour shift and then you get 5 days off, that sounds good. Theoretically, I mean, I guess in practice it's not as good, but it sounds good. PS shifts in knowledge work. I wish there would be a shifts in knowledge. What do you mean? Are in the to-do lane of my Kanban. I honestly... In a lot of ways, Post-it notes are good because you can have one thing written down and once that one thing's done, you throw it in the bin. Where a notepad, it just gets full and shit. Yeah. I would rather work longer shifts over fewer days, 100%. Honestly, I would much rather work 4 days a week, 10 hours a day. That's still 40 hours. Hello, Blur. Hello, Blur. I still get my 40 hours.
Hi.
And as far as I'm concerned, the difference between working for 8 hours and the difference between working for 10 hours is borderline negligible. You know, once you're at work, you've worked 8 hours, you got 2 more hours to go. That ain't that bad. That ain't that bad. So you work an extra 2 hours every day just to get a 3-day holiday, a weekend? I'd fucking take it. I would understand. I would much rather work 4 days a week at 10 hours each. I'd have to shuffle some things around. Hey, Velvet. Hello. Welcome in. Hello. 100% have to shuffle some things. Because if I worked, say, let's say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and let's say 6 to 4. Actually, let's say 7 to 5. No. 6 to 5, because you have to have an hour break. So 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. I could start streaming at 6. Stream till 9 p.m. Go to bed at 9, 10. Wake up at 5. Oh, yeah, okay, I wouldn't get my 8 hours. But I could do it. I reckon I could do it. And even if you focus, and even if you just didn't stream during the weekdays and just streamed big, long, fuck-off weekends like Tempest does. And, Griffin does it too. He streams juices on his 3 days off. The type of work you do, consulting entrepreneur, always at work. Oh, I feel that. Where did I see it? Oh, okay, yeah. You want shifts in the field of work that you do. Is that what you mean? Yeah. Like in the field of knowledge, you want shift work, but there is no shift work. Yeah, I think I understand that. Yeah. You got 2 hours to go? Let's go. Almost over. I know, like, yeah, places... I remember I used to work at a panel beater shop, spray painter panel beaters years ago. And actually he never did it, but he was always saying, he goes, when I open up my shop, my spray painting shop, we're opening at midday. I was like, that's strange. He goes, no, think about it, right? Open at midday. Go to 8 p.m., 9 p.m. People can knock off work and they can still get there in time. You know? People can still get there after work with plenty of time to spare. I thought that's one good point. He goes, second point, when you're painting, you don't want to, like, you know, sometimes it's better to let it cool over, sometimes it's better to paint at night when it's not so hot because it doesn't, it takes longer to dry. I'm like, okay, cool. So there's that. Then there's the, he had so many reasons, and I'm like, man, this is actually a really good idea. I would so do that. Like, yeah, but I'd probably go the opposite way around, to be honest. I'd probably be the guy who's like, right, we're starting at... we start at 6, we finish at 3. Wake up at fucking 4 or 5 in the morning. I'd much prefer to wake up early, like 5, 6 in the morning, and go to work and smash it out. And then knock off at like 2 in the afternoon or something. You get the afternoon, you can go to the bank, you can go home and just vibe, get some shit done. I do prefer those. And I used to work at a place years ago, back when I was doing upholstering and auto trimming. I worked at a place, they didn't open till 12 and they closed at... Sorry, they didn't open till 1. Closed at 5. So we would rock up to work at 8. We would work for 4 hours. We would then go to lunch for an hour, come back, open the office doors and deal with customers. We did not deal with customers before 12 o'clock, before 1 o'clock at all. We always had the side door open for freight, but customers, no, we're closed, fuckers. We don't open till 1. Sorry, go away. And that was so fucking good. Honestly, having the doors closed to the public for the first 4 hours of the day, you get work done. You actually fucking get work done without customers walking in, harassing you and distracting you and annoying you. And it's so good. Hey, Jen, welcome in. Hello. I have an hour and 15 minutes plus a 30 hour, fuck that, minute drive. Oh, you got to drive home? What's your public transport like where you are? Dumb poopy office today. Poopy, stupid, dumb office. Worryingly excited? I think he's excited. I don't know if it's worrying. I think we just use R for screaming in general. Dude, what's your public transport like? Never. I don't know if I could do... I drive... I was telling my boss about it. He goes, dude, if I got to drive further than 15 minutes to work, I'm calling in sick. And it was like, fact. And the boss goes, how far away do you live? And I said, about 14 minutes. He goes, yep, fair enough. I literally live like just under 15 minutes out from work. And yeah, I remember him saying, he was just like, he goes, if I've got to drive more than 15 minutes to work, I'm calling in sick. Fair enough. Nothing is 15 minutes away here. Everything is closer than 15 minutes. Take 2 hours to get home on the bus? Fuck that. I remember my cousin she lives in Adelaide. And yeah, hour commute to work and an hour home. I'm going, that's 2 hours of your fucking day you've lost. Unless you can use that time productively, like use it as personal you time. Maybe listen to an audiobook. You know? It depends what the traffic's like as well, congestion. Because if you're in stop-start traffic, you might be able to do some notes, send some emails or something. But if you're in constant go-go traffic, it's probably just listen to an audiobook or listen to streams or maybe some you time. I don't know. 15, what the fuck would I do for half an hour driving? I guess I could drive. Yeah, boring. Not boring, but driving is only exciting for the first 2 years. After that, it's like, wow. Sometimes it's exciting. But just general commute to work, I'm sorry, not exciting. If I want to go driving, I'll go four-wheel driving. That's exciting. Maybe go driving in my SS. Do some burnouts and skids. That's exciting. Driving to work, not exciting. So if it takes longer than an hour, I'm going to be so fucking bored. Pretty extensive bus line, but because we live outside the city, have you considered moving into the city? Wait up, if you live outside the city, why do you not have a standalone house? Why do you still live in units if you live outside the city? I thought outside the city meant suburbia. And I thought outside the city meant you have like properties and stuff. And inside the city was where you had units. I don't get it. What? 30 to 45 minute commute. Both ways? Like that's one way. And then you work for 8 hours and then you 30 to 45 back. Fuck that. You don't have public transportation? We have 2 buses. That is it. That is the entire system. All of them. For the whole town. 2 buses. All day. Actually, when I say all day, I mean they start at like 7 and finish at 5 or something like that. It'll be bad, but the bus has to go outside the city to get to us, then into the city, and then back out. Yeah, because it's got to go into the city, go to the interchange, swap everybody over, and then you'd go to the bus you need. Yeah. In software engineering, we ended up having a day a week. You were not meant to book meetings or bother others. I like that. Yeah. And having a day you were not meant to book. I like that. Yeah. So it's just like, no. This is, catch-up day or, yeah. Yep. Sometimes you just need those, Software engineering. So do you when you say you're a software engineer, does that mean you write code for programs? And by programs, I mean like OBS and Adobe or something. What do you do as a software engineer? I'm interested. Fuck that, Tempest. Hour too long. Half hour's too long for me. 33 heckin' months. Yes, sir, you can get amongst this. Get all up in this. You can get all up in that if you would like. Yes. Imagine if I actually worked out. Right, operating systems. I have no idea what that means. Yep. I don't know how one would write an operating system. I can write the words operating and system back to back. That's yep. It's all right. You're not explaining things wrong. I just have no relationship with that field. Yeah. I want to learn more about it, but I don't understand it. 30 minutes because it's not a busy time. When I work day and leave work at 3 p.m. Dude, if I leave work... okay, so we finish work 10 minutes after the rush. If we finished work about half an hour earlier... Yeah, if I finished work half an hour earlier, I would probably, no joke, probably get home the same time as when I leave work now, and I'm a half hour later because I missed the rush. I literally, it's just, yeah, you miss the rush and you're like, oh, sweet. Oh God, I thought I saw somebody. To the office. Or around 30 to 40 minutes with public transport. Yeah. Yeah. We don't even have public transport that actually comes to me at all. Even if I wanted to. We actually don't have any here. You didn't realize needed doing. Oh, so you write the code that tells the operating system what it has to do. So you got this PCB or a computer that's got all this power, all this potential, but what do I do? And you tell it to do all the little functions, like all those little things that we kind of just expect, right? Or just in general stuff. That's cool. That's cool. I wouldn't mind learning how to do that stuff. Hey, Lavender. Hello. Hello. I'd love to learn that stuff. Like, I really need to learn this stuff, but I need to take step one. I need to go back to step one of computer software engineering and do all that stuff. So I can figure out, like, I need the building blocks. That's what I need. People still talk about caches, and I go, a what? Like, I've got a vague idea what that means. You know, people talk about a WebSocket, and I'm like, look, just tell me where to paste it. I need the building blocks so I can understand this stuff. I'm really good at logic. Like, I'm really, really good at logic. And I'm really good at languages. And I'm really good at maths. So I could probably understand it. I just have no building blocks. Or patience. Honestly, no, I probably won't understand it. I'm an idiot. I'm just impatient. Don't worry about it. I still want the building blocks, though. I still want the building blocks. Right, cool. Yes, yes. Hope you're doing well, Lavender. Hello. Hope you're doing fantastic. Can run 2 crames at the same time. I'd have to tell it how to do that. Yeah. And yeah, tell it that when you hit the this function, that these actions will take place. And when these actions take place, this whatever happens. You're doing the action flowchart, like a flowchart. No, not a flowchart. It's a lot more advanced. But you would use like a flowchart of what do you call that thing? Yeah. So yeah, that thing. The dark magic behind the curtain. Oh, yeah, I know that one. I deal with a different dark magic. I deal with a dark magic that's a little bit more easier to see. Well, from like predominantly, like the dark magic I work with is hydraulics. That's my dark magic. Like, how can you lift? Like, yeah, how can you lift 20 ton using compressed air? So I'll like design a mechanism, a thingamabob, a doohickey, a mullah. I'll design something that will achieve that goal. Like, you know, Would you like to lift 20 ton and the only power output you have is an air compressor? Yes. I mean, technically, I could make it that you could lift 20 ton with your lungs. I have the capacity to build this machines. Like, the knowledge on how to build them. Fuck that, though. Oh, no, fuck that. That wouldn't even be fun to... Like, even if you built it, it would be so limited in its applications. It could only be used for that one thing. Maybe elsewhere, but I doubt it. And then when you actually go to use it to see if you could lift 20 ton with your lungs, honestly, it would be so anticlimactic. It wouldn't even be enjoyable watching. It would be the slowest, boringest thing. It'd be like, yep. Any minute now. Soon we will have liftoff. Why am I making this nice and neat? And fucking... I was terraforming there. It's like, why the fuck am I terraforming? Just get rid of this. This is under... No, yeah. Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing. I really do. I deal with the dark magic that no one can see. The dark magic that no one can see. Can you see evidence of its... can you see evidence of its use? Of its... utilization? Is there... what fucking dark magic do you deal with? And what dark magic do you deal with? We can sometimes see the results of that. You know? Like... Oh, Jesus Christ. My boss one time coming to work and he goes, dude, I tell you what, fucking, action and drama. I was like, what happened? He goes, 3 o'clock in the fucking morning... And there's the numpty, my neighbour, up on his roof in his jocks, screaming and carrying on like a pork chop. And I just looked at him and I went, drugs? He goes, I don't think so. I was like, oh fuck, that sucks. Oh, the poor bloke. So yeah, for whatever reason, I don't know what mental health issues he's had or got, but 3 o'clock in the morning, up on the roof of his house, screaming and carrying on and collaring, and I'm like, oh, you poor bloke. Oh man. So I guess you can see it. That's actually the shortened version soup. The long version is carrying on. Oh my god, moaning and groaning and carrying on complaining like a pork chop. No, moaning and groaning and. I don't want to sit and complain and moan and groan and carry. Oh, it's complain and moan and groan and. Moan and groan and. Oh my god. Moaning, groaning, carrying like a pork chop complaining is that's the short version. It actually is longer. What are the fucking rest? Piss and whinge and moan. Yeah, that's piss and whinge and moan and groan and carry. Piss and whinge and moan and groan and carry on like pork chops complaining. Oh my god! I used to say this all the time. Look, if it's Mario, it'll just come back to me immediately. No problems. Like a pork. What's wrong with pork chops? Pork chops are good. Very extreme cases. That's what my dad calls things. Don't be a pork chop. You're like, yeah, right. I think it's the I think pork chop is the PG version of dickhead. It's a tongue twister. It is a little bit. It's kind of like my be right back thingy, my BRB. You know, grab yourself some eat, drink, sleep, stretch your legs, grab meds, go to bed. Make sure you do what it is what you gotta do. Self care is important. We'd rather see you tomorrow. Sorry, we'd rather see you look after yourself today than not see you tomorrow. Even though on their chair. Mally. Hello. Hello, Mally. You missed out on the conversation we had before, but it's alright. We all unanimously discussed, and by all, I mean Rex, you won. Yep, you won. I do call people's numpties and wombats and galahs. Actually, I don't really call people galahs very often, do I? I call them numpties, I call them wombats, I call them nincompoops, I call them buffheads, I call them dickheads, I call them... You're going to call everyone a pork chop and a wombat and a numpty. You know what I was doing the other day? You know what I do because of you? Actually, I don't know if it's you directly. No, I'm blaming you two. Actually, I'm going to blame Mally and Soup directly. So because of you two, I now say hecking IRL. I literally will go up and say, oh, this is heckin' bullshit. Like, I don't, you two, and, buddy. You know the other one I do? Buddy. Wait, fuck. I say buddy because of you guys. I say buddy, and I say heckin' because of you two. I blame you two. Actually, as soon as I went to say buddy, it immediately took me back to open season. You know, what's that little... The little echidna. Hedgehog. Buddy. Buddy. Yep. Yours is like the non-creepy version of that. But as soon as I said it, I felt like that guy. Creepy. I think you guys are not as creepy. Hey, Kevs, welcome in. Hope your head is doing well. I hope the Pokey Pokes went fantastic yesterday. Hope you had fantastic pokies. Yeah, hope it went well, mate. Hope it went well. We need to write down numbers. These aren't notes. These are numbers we're writing down now. Well, I'm glad that you have found your input into my life. Actually, I'm not upset with it at all. So, -114. Buddy's fine? Good. Really put the oomph behind the D. Like, buddy. Buddy. I need to hear you say it again. I think... You know when you go to say something, right? And you can't figure it out for the life of you because you've heard something else. Or you go to do something and it's been slightly... Like when you go to sing a song, but you've got a different tune in your head. You know when you do that, you go to, you're like, I'm going to sing a song, and you got the wrong tune in your head? That is literally this. I'm like trying to say buddy, and I keep going, buddy. You call people tossers? Ain't nothing wrong with a tosser. Hey, Zeppel, welcome in. Welcome in. I call people, what do you call them? Fucktards. You know what I want to start calling people? Bell end. I want to start calling people a bell end. You know why? Because I think that is an amazing insult. And Kyle uses it, and Kyle is awesome. So, yeah. I'm going to call them bell ends from now on. I'll send you a voice note, hold. Wait, what? Over 100 times a day? I know you send it all the time. What did you send? I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 DMs. And one of them is from Sugar from last night. And I still haven't fucking listened to it. Read it yet because I'm terrible. Oh, this is successfully one of those distracted streams. Sounds. Now, I want to see if this works. I am doing something now that I am under the impression... How do I save this? How do I download this? Oh my god, Soup, how do I download this thing you just sent me? I want this now. I want to download this right now. Why can't I download this? Yeah, I've got yours there, Veritai. Yours is there. Twat waffles and cunt nuggets. They'd have to really fuck up for you to call them that. They'd have to really mess up for you to call them that. Report, copy, bookmark, pin, forward, add, reaction. No. Well then, this ruins everything. And there's one from Mally. I'm not laughing at you. I'm far from laughing at you. Bell end referred to people on the left hand end of the bell curve. Oh no. Oh, isn't it head of your penis? I swear it's head of your penis. But hey, I mean, that's understandable. Fuck Knuckle, which tends to be affectionate. Fuck Knuckle's not unaffectionate. Like, honestly. No, that's pretty... Like, things are as offensive as they are perceived. And perception is a very difficult thing. You see, perception is also based on not just the recipient, but the sender as well. You see, two people could call me a bell end, or a fuck knuckle, or a... What was the other one? I swear there's another one in there. I just missed it. Where is it? But now, if it's... It depends who it's from. If it's from a mate, you just ignore it. You're like, yeah, whatever. There's lots of, yeah. Like, yeah, perception is weird. It's just like, yeah, because you will perceive... Two people could say the exact same thing and you'll perceive it differently from one other person to the other. Like, if your coach said, holy shit, you run fast, we should really work on your running, you would listen to it. But if your dad said it, you may not listen and just be like, yeah, whatever, dad. Yeah, it's just dad saying dad things again. Perceived differently because of, you know, there's lots of... Anyway, my mouth's open. Didn't even occur to me that that's what it meant. Oh, really? See, yeah, well, I only know this because I got told, Lav. I've heard bell end so much. And it wasn't until Kyle told me what it meant. And I went, oh. Why do you call it a bell end? Because it looks like a bell. Ah. I think my penis is broken. Mine doesn't look like a bell. Mine looks more like a... enough about my penis. This says on red when I wake up later. Exactly. I always... That's... Honestly, Lizzie, Lizzie Soup, that's what I do. That's literally why I haven't looked at a bunch of messages. Like, Veritas, I have not looked at because it's unread. And I'll look at it when I finish stream. If I look at it now, I'll forget about it and never look at it again. Yep, 100%. I'll just assume you don't love me anymore if you don't listen to my voice. No. Oh, sorry. Look, you guys are chatting really fast. I can't keep up as much as I want to. I'm sorry, Mally. Hey, Spec. Welcome in. The end is shaped like a bell. Well, you and I clearly have different shaped penises. See, I want to be able to save these. I want to be able to save these, and I don't know how. I'll have to figure that out later. Never heard it before? That's fair enough, though, if you don't hang out with many British people or stuff. Yeah, no, that's fair enough. Like, I only ever started hearing it when I started talking to Kyle, and I worked with a Welshman. Yeah, I worked with a Welshman. A wizard staff has a knob on the end. Gandalf's got a pipe in his. Gandalf's got a pipe in the end of his. Oh, okay, yeah, I can. Yeah, I can. And hold. Walk-ons. I wonder.
Hi.
I don't know how to reset them now. And it probably won't work now either. Unless I'm not updating StreamerBot. Fuck yeah. Let's see if I regret doing this. Hey Beth, sorry, everyone's, look, there's so much chatty. There's so many people, Beth, and they're all talking and I'm being easily distracted and yeah, you know me. Sometimes I just can't. Lots going on. It's a good day. Hey Baby D, welcome in. Hello. Down Badge Beth has entered the chat. Right, my poor brain. And I've got projects on the go. I'm already getting excited for this weekend because I've got a bunch on this weekend. Fixing cars and renovating shed and lots of stuff. Hi house, bye house. One of the things I really also want to do. See, this is my problem, right? While I'm working in the shed and just tinkering away or fixing or clean, whatever it is I'm doing, I always get new ideas. The longer I hang out in the shed, right? The longer I hang out in the shed, the more ideas I get. The more ideas I get, the less work's getting done. Wednesday's better than Thursday, so you're going to stream Wednesdays. Now, Beth, Beth, please don't tell me you streamed tonight. Please don't tell me you just finished stream and I missed it because I was busy. There's no way. No. No, you stream tomorrow. Definitely tomorrow. Okay. Did I just finish did you just finish streaming and I missed it because I'm too busy doing well, I'm trying to make myself sound bad, but I was busy, so. Oh, you had dinner. Oh. Right. I'm the word. You tell me this all the fucking time. Beth, you know what I'm going to do one day? I'm actually going to write down your schedule and I'm going to put it next to my fucking PC. Monday, this is what Beth's got. So I know where you, because I'm starting to feel like an idiot. You know when you start to feel like, if I've got to keep asking, this person's going to start thinking I don't care. It's not that I don't care. It's just that I'm forgetful. But I remember other stuff that's important to me. Come on, no, it's not that. I'm starting to feel guilty because I'm not remembering it. And it's like, this isn't good enough, Nips. You've got to. I just need, Monday, Tuesday. Because I think I have Wednesday down for something you were doing. Thank you, Beth. I'm glad I do. I'm glad there's that. I'm lucky to have some of the people I do in my life because the ones that understand me and that my intentions are. That's another one of those double ups. You know, people say it was all with the good intentions, so you can't get angry. But then the other side is hell was paved. The road to hell was paved with good intentions. And it's like, yep, Nips. I have all the right intentions. I meant well. I do want to know. I'm. And then there's the other side, which is, well. Jazzy does it all the time. Oh my god, I'm like, at first I'm going, oh good, you're used to it. You've got 2 friends who are terrible. And then I thought to myself, Beth, you need better friends. And then I thought, no, please don't leave. No, don't. No, we'll be better. We'll do better. Beth, can you send me like your weekly schedule of afternoon activities type thing by chance? Just so that like on next Wednesday when you're busy or something, I'll be like, oh, yep, I know what's going on. I know what's going on. I like the friends I have. I'm glad. Did you know, Beth? I don't know if this has actually occurred to you, Beth. This is this you might want to sit down. You might want to sit down, Beth. But yeah, you may not have even thought about it. But did you know? Next month we get to actually see each other face to face. Holy shit. And in your head, you're doing the same thing I'm doing, going, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run up and give him a hug. Oh, maybe he won't like that. Oh, maybe I won't. Oh, maybe I'll just go up and say hello. Oh, no, that's awkward. We know each other. Don't be awkward. Maybe I should just like sneak up behind him and scare him. Oh, no, but he's anxious because he's just coming from a flight from somewhere else. Maybe I should just sit in eyesight vicinity so that they can see me and approach me when they're ready. So I don't have to... These are a lot of the thoughts that are coming in my head, eh? I'm like, part of my head process thoughts, right? No joke. One of my thoughts in my head is, once you see somebody that you want to hang out with, just keep an eye on them. And once they notice you, go sit down somewhere. Or go somewhere where you want to hang out. Or where you want to see this person. Or, engage with conversation. So it's like, right, I'm just going to keep wandering around until the person sees me. And then I'll duck off to the cafeteria or something. And they can watch me go into the cafe. And then they can follow me into the cafe. And they'll be like, yes, my plan has worked. I've dragged them away from the masses. And now I've got them all alone with my chai tea latte. I don't drink chai tea lattes. I drink vanilla lattes, but no, chai tea just sounded better for that there point right there. Got a big sign with nips on it. Oh, dude, you know what would look really legit? I'm not saying do it or don't do it or whatever, but if I do that one right in the middle, you print my logo at Sir Nipplington. People will think I'm actually legit. People will be like, this guy's fucking legitness. He's got a logo. Ambush you with a hug for real. That's why I'm telling you it's going to happen so honestly, I'm like one of those, I'm not, but I am. Like, I'm not a touchy person. I don't like being touched. Like in a lot of places, in a lot of regards, it's just like, you're too close. There's no need for us to. Why the fuck do we break? Like, I don't like being touched when it's unknowing. But when it comes down to like friends and family that I haven't seen, I'm the biggest hugger. Like, I go up to, how men like the handshake hug, where you go up and give them a handshake with your right hand, and then you put your left hand around their back and you give each other a hug while you're shaking hands. I'm huge on that one, big on that one. It's kind of like I get both. You get the best of both worlds. You get the manly handshake type thing, the man hug. Yeah, exactly. You get the man hug. So you still shook hands like men. You were still able to do the whole, gauging each other's floppy fish and shit. But at the same time, you were able to get a little bit more affection and intimacy than just a handshake because, that's the thing with a handshake. You get no intimacy. There's no connection. And especially with fucking women. Like, oh my God. Professionally, shake their hand. As a professional, you shake their hand. But if it's like a friend or something, or like a family, it's like, give a fucking hug. Shake their fucking hand. Nips blanket to hold up? Oh my God, that would work. Oh my God, I could not miss that. No way in hell I could miss that. This one here. So like I can do, like, it's weird with that. Like, sometimes I'm just like, I remember Mally said something once to me, and I don't want to expose Mally, and I hope I'm not, in a sense, but I remember Mally was saying, she's like, she's not a touchy person, but for her person, it's different. And I think I'm very similar. Like, you know, somebody walks past you and brushes you, you're like, don't touch me. And if you're like, you know, standing in line and somebody's really close to you, you're like, don't touch me. Somebody sits down and their leg touches, don't touch me. Whatever, like, this is just general unplanned touching, I guess. It's uncomfortable. But then I can almost guarantee that when I see Beth and recognize her, first thing I'm going to do is run flat out to jump and run and give her a hug and jump on top of her. And then I'm going to think to myself, Nips, if you run and jump at Beth, make sure you don't jump too high, otherwise you may jump straight over the top of her. She's very short. So I've got to make sure I do a little jump. I've got to make sure I run and do a little jump, and then I can land in Beth's arms, and then we can have a big, big hug. Yep. Good little jump. Very short. Nah, but I reckon, honestly, I'll probably be fine. If it's somebody I know, almost guarantee they're getting a hug, unless said otherwise. You know? Like, almost guaranteed they're going to get a hug. How tall am I? We discussed this before, and I think we came to, I'm like 5'6.5", give or take, 5'7". Let's say 5'7". 170, yeah, 5'7" or 170 centimeters. 1700 millimeters or 1.7 meters. Taller than you, pretty much. Or 4 inches short of 2 yards. Yep. Do people measure like that? 4 inches short of 2 yards? Is that a standard form of measurement? I mean, I'm using standard measurements. I'm just throwing them around a little bit upside down. In 4 more inches, you will be 2 yards. A message that I'm lurking, and then back to the hello. Fuck, I love that, Tazzy. Oh my god, Tazzy. Just, I'd get that, yeah. Just lurk. That's funny. We should make a PAX channel in the Discord, Beth. I did remember I talked about this a while ago. Yeah, Tazzy, honestly. I have no problems. I'll try to, Tazzy, what I'll try to do is I'll try to make sure I'll try and make sure that I am alone at some certain points. You know, I'll provide myself with some privacy. You know, just where there's not lots and lots of people around, like sitting outside on a park bench or a cafe or something, somewhere where you won't feel so uncomfortable, like, or, you know, anxious with lots of people or something. Because even if it was like Lavender and Beth and me and Tempest, it's still a lot of people. I'd say, okay, you got the channels made. Now I'm just trying to think like how many channels, because I don't want a whole bunch of channels, but I don't want just one. Because if you've got just one, people are going to put pictures in there, and then people are going to put discussions in there, and then people are going to put event times, and people are going to put, you know, it might get a bit. So I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, plus I want somewhere where we can communicate. I guess we could always just people can send DMs and stuff on the Discord. Oh, how's the phone coverage going to be? When I was at Soundwave watching Metallica, right? When I was watching Metallica at Soundwave, I do recall internet reception was abysmal. Like, phone coverage was absolutely abysmal. This is a technology-based event and convention. Now, firstly, it's in Melbourne, Secondly, it ain't their first one. Thirdly, it's video games and technology and stuff. You'd think that their infrastructure would handle it so that... Because when like you goes to like New Year's and you can't call anybody, the phones are jammed until like 2 a.m. because everybody's trying to send Merry New Year's to each other. Can't call a cab to go home because everybody's too busy saying Happy New Year all smack on fucking midnight. So the whole place just gets congested and messed up. And you're like, great. Maybe that's just where I live. I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, yeah, if things do get... I'm sure there's still ways we can... Oh, that's what we're going to have to do, guys. We're going to have to find I remember when we were younger, we used to do it as kids, mum and dad and stuff. We'd always go to the shopping centre and we'd find a place, a common place, like a lost and found type thing, like the central fountain or the big map on the wall that shows you where you are or whatever it is. And that way, if anybody ever gets lost or if they don't have a phone because it died because somebody forgot to bring a phone charger and a battery pack with them, guilty, I'm going to do that. Or if, whatever reason, we can just go to that spot and it's like, okay, I know where they are. They're at the fountain. Why are they at the fountain? Because that's where we go when we don't know where anyone else is. We go to the fountain so we can find people. So we can reconnect. Are you going to ask? Oh, cool. Honestly, I've heard nothing negative. I've heard zero negative about it. And this includes from last year. Carl and Queen and Jazz and Jazzish and bunches of people went last year. No one mentioned no one mentioned phone coverage, internet reception, or anything like that. And on top of that, I know Jazz-ish did a IRL stream. Jazz-ish did an IRL stream, literally sitting down at PAX on the floor, propped their phone up in front of them, and just streamed live and just started chatting with people. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck? That is awesome. Like, that is so casual. It's like, who needs microphones and all that? Put your phone up, prop it right there. You can read the chat and just say hello to people. I was like, fuck yeah. I know Jazzish did that last year. So if Jazzish was able to do that, they must have respectable internet. If you can do that shit. Did I miss the ads again? No, ads are about to start, guys. We're going to have a quick break again. They just got back to me and it said it wasn't too bad. Yeah, okay, cool. Why are you wet? Did you walk out in the rain? You told me it was sunny. You told me weather said it was raining, but they lied because it was sunny. How did you get wet? Yeah? Who's the fucking liar now, bro? Are you walking home? Meeting over? Fuck yes. It's all over. It changed? It changed. I don't like change! Okay, guys. Ads are coming. If you got to grab yourself something to eat, drink, sleep, stretch your legs, grab meds, go to bed, make sure you guys do what it is you're going to do. I'm going to be right back. I'll see you soon. What happened to my... I don't give a fucking doing that, eh? I sent you a snap of it. You sent me a snap. See, this is funny. It's like, people are like, oh my god, I only use Snapchat for nudes or things I don't want anybody else to see. And I'm like, really? Dude, I get a Snapchat from Beth like every other day of her just saying hello. And I like that, you know, because I could send you a picture of me through DMs saying, hello. And then I'm going to look at it and go, why don't you just send me a text? I don't need the picture. The picture means, you know, it's kind of... But then with Snapchat, it's really good because it's like, you can go, hello, and I can reply, hello. It doesn't keep it in my thingy. I'm not going to have this huge list of people saying hello. And it's good. It's just a, hello, hello, bye. That's it. And it disappears. Okay, wait up.
55 minutes to get to this building. So I'm going to go sit on the beach for half an hour. Well, I've got 55 minutes to get to this building. So I'm going to go sit on the beach for half an hour. It's raining, it's pouring, and the old man is snoring, and I'm walking down the seafront in the fucking rain. 'Cause I'm totally sane.
You guys hear that? Bowl of hot wings. Oh, yeah, hot wings. Hot wings are good. So that's Nevada, guys. That's Nevada. Ain't a bad thing. Yeah, Snapchat is still a thing. Like I said, I use it all the time because, like, I'll get a snap from Nevada. And no offense to Nevada, like, you know, if he sent me a picture every time it was raining, I wouldn't give a shit. But if he sends me a snap every time it's raining, I'm like, it's raining, cool. And I move on with my life. I still want the snaps. It's the same as Beth. Beth could just send me a hello in the morning with a text message. No offense to anybody, and sorry Beth, I'm using the example but like, I don't want those. But I do enjoy a snap. It means like somebody's thinking of you or wants to show you something, but doesn't want to clog up your shit or make a big deal out of it. Just wants to... It's like shouting hey at somebody across the road, but then not actually going across the road to talk. Just being like, hey! And then you acknowledge each other and you just move on with your life and keep going. Type thing, you know? It's just like, yeah, I just wanted to say hello. Well, why don't you just come over and say hello then? You could have called me. We could have arranged a dinner. Dude, I was just saying hello. Type thing. Why? I was like, why so I hear myself? It's pretty. Plus also, the other reason people use Snapchats, I like it for sneak peeks, teasers type thing. You know, like for instance, I could go to, like I can take a picture of my car that I'm building, or a picture I'm drawing, or a project I'm working on, whatever. I can take a little picture, and I know full well that picture ain't going to get out and about. And if they take a screenshot of it, then I go, oh, no more pictures for you. No more pictures for you. And then there's the people who send nudes with it. And the people, yeah, I mean... I'd send nudes, but firstly, I got no one to send them to. And if I did have somebody to send them to, honestly, it'd probably be the end of our communication. They'd probably stop talking to me after that. Probably stop talking to me after that. There's too many things here. You can't judge, can't you? Why can't you judge? Could you send nudes? I have not done that stuff since I was... Jeez, I can't remember the last time I sent a fucking nude. Jeez. Oh my god. Dick pics? Nah. You'd have to ask really fucking nice of me to get a dick pic out. Because, yeah, all the amount of prep work you got to go through, you need a microscope. We need the lighting, you know. I'll need to get the mood up just so I can make it big enough. So we're going to have to work with that. Yeah, it's just, you know, it's a very delicate process. You can't just... $8,000 lumen light. Minimum. That is required. Like... I use resin because of its insta-mineable property, makes it easy. Alright. But at the same time, I'm like, dude, this is not a good thing to use. Because if I just touch the resin, boop, gone. You know? But at the same time, I look at it like it's going to be a lot easier to remove when I'm done. Like I could, you know, I could put bedrock down, so that way it is impossible for me to mine into the void. I could literally make it completely impossible to mine into the void, but I'd still have to get rid of that bedrock. I could use end portal frames. I'd still have to get rid of it. You know, I'd still have to use, get rid of it, and that ain't easy. Especially when you're Y1. You can't grow I can't grow a mushroom underneath it. Can't grow a mushroom underneath it. So, Tempest, what did you say your schedule was again, mate? What did you say your schedule was? I swear you mentioned it before. It's like, because I'm trying to think, because you said you stream for like 3 days, big juices, and then you go to work and back to life and stuff, and then once you're off, you like a few juices. Stream or work? Both. Well, like, what's work? Because I'm just trying, I'm trying to figure it out, like, because you, from what I was understanding, you work pretty, like, you know, long shifts and stuff, which is why you opt, fuck it, look, I'm just going to wait until the weekend to stream. Why don't you have resin, Novato? When you say you wish you had resin, are we talking about Minecraft? I got a feeling you ain't talking about Minecraft there, young man. Wait, I'm so confused. Novato, don't do this to me. I'm not sure if you're using euphemisms or you're being... I don't know. Are these euphemisms or you actually mean like... Wait, what? Oh, true. Work is Tuesday to Friday, 7 to 5:30. So yeah. Okay. So that means you get Saturday, Sunday, Monday off. Yeah, the other day I saw you streaming like what I thought was, not weekend anymore. And I'm going, why the fuck is Tempest still... Okay. I'm not gonna argue. I'm still watching. Oh, okay, Beth. You seem to be all over it. Fuck yeah. Okay. So I've created a PAX role and a channel category. What other channel that chat and photos do you want in there? Okay. Well, there's going to be photos from people just taking photos. There's going to be general chat about stuff. You know, like hey, who's coming to X, and so on and so forth. Or maybe we just play it by ear. We'll add them as we see fit. Maybe. You know, like, I guess let's not work ourselves up too much. I'm trying to think of what else. Well, okay, Beth, let's think. What would you, if you were going to go into the Discord, what would you be putting in there? Would you want a VC? I don't think we need a VC. Nah, fuck that. I'm probably definitely not going to get in the VC. Even if, like, even after, like, at night time, when we all go home, I'm still not going to get into the VC. No. I'm going to chat with the people I'm with in IRL. And the people who I don't, who are not there, who want to VC, you can see us when we get back. Or one of our IRL streams. But I probably don't do a VC. Probably no VC. To organize meetups. You got meetups. Yes, that's a good one. I'm trying to think of, like, maybe if we had, like, a meetup channel, so people could just say, hey, I'm going to be at X at this time. And that way people can all organize and go, okay. I'm just trying to think of what else we'd need. Like, I don't want to get too intense. I don't want to go overboard. You know, it's just relax. I'm not even hosting it. We just need to be able to... We just want to be able to communicate every now and then. Oh, shit. Don't you fucking dare. We're good. PAX Oz attendees? PAX Oz attendees. PAX Oz attendees, yeah. So people who are going to PAX just have to let one of us know, and we'll change then their Discord role. We'll add PAX Oz to it. So that way... Oh, Beth, make it PAX Oz 2025. And that way we can archive it. Yeah, and then we'll just archive it. Could you do that, please? That'd be really good. I don't like deleting channels. It's a reaction role? Oh, okay, so you just grab it yourself. Okay. See, Beth's all over it. I'm not good at this Discord stuff. Roles. Hey, anybody, if you're going to PAX and want to join the PAX channel, so you can keep up to date with everything that we may be up to, whether we're going to certain events or whether we're going to whatever the case may be. Why is this broken? If you just want to keep up to date, maybe you want to share some pictures. Show us what you've been up to. Whatever the case may be. Are you going to work now? There we go. Whatever the case may be, join the Discord, click the role, and get the access, and you can come meet up with us. And that's honestly, here's the one. If you want to meet up with any of us, including myself and Beth and anybody that is involved, join the Discord. You got a chance of coming and hanging out, because I will look into there. I see it now. Yep, PAX Oz 2025, PAX chat, PAX photos, PAX meetups. Love it. Oh. Okay, let me just... Oh, you guys are too quick. I saw PAX chat and went, oh, I just need to write something in here real quick. And then I looked in the channel and there's already 2 people who have written exactly what I was going to write. You guys are too quick. Literally exactly what I was going to write. You already done it. I want it to be the first. No. You guys are all over this, gangster. Had to make... Beth, the fact that you were able to look it up and follow it, it's still better than me. I look at those things and I go, fuck, I don't know how to do that. And I think I could Google it, and then I think to myself, I'm just going to ask Sugar. I'm like, nah. I can't believe that. Literally, I was just like, as soon as I saw that channel, first thing I thought of was, I'm going to scream in it. I'm just going to, because I'm excited for PAX, and that seems fitting. Too late. Too late. Maybe next year. Tempesty, would you really travel all the way to Australia for Australia's version of TwitchCon? And it's not even TwitchCon. It's like a fork of TwitchCon. It's a third party, I mean, there's still a Twitch Partners Lounge and stuff. I don't even know, like, honestly, I probably shouldn't talk much about it until I go and actually know what it is. Find a bank to borrow from. Forever, without asking. You need yourself one of them there sugar mamas. Yeah. You need one of them there sugar mamas. I mean, doesn't have to be sugar. It could be savory, mummy. Maybe you don't like sweet. That's fine. There is a special Twitch meetup after party. Wait, for, like, PAX is organising it and everybody from Twitch just goes down. Do you have to be a part of Twitch? Do you have to be a streamer? Do you have to prove you're part of Twitch? Do you just rock up and say, I'm here for the Twitch after party? Fuck yeah, send it. What's the... I'm like, I don't go parties, but I'm interested. Twitch is organising it. Oh, I'm actually, okay, look. Guys, I'm about to drop some stuff that only 2 people know about. Actually, 2 people in the community. Others know about it. They're not in the community. I'm about to drop some shiznit that you guys probably didn't know. I'm a little bit sad. I'm not upset. I have no reason to be. I'm just a little bit like... just a little bit upset. You know, when things just... You're like, oh man, I'm not complaining that it went the way it did. I'm just complaining it didn't happen sooner type thing. You have to log on to Twitch to RSVP. Ah, it's easy. So... the week before YOLOcraft... The week before YOLOcraft, I did something and I was given an opportunity to do something. I didn't think I'd be able to for a long time. Not this year anyway. I was given the opportunity to almost something I didn't think was going to happen too soon. And it, in saying that, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. So, a week before YOLOcraft, I managed to get myself an average of 75 viewers. Ticked every box and applied for partner. Since then, since I applied for partner, I have not had any streams that have gotten close to the vicinity. Like I said, you can't complain. It's like, wait up. I managed to apply for partner. Did I get it? No. No, I didn't. I did. I wanted to get it, and then I was going to surprise everybody at YOLO and be like, yes, you got partner. And then I didn't get it, and I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Doesn't matter. I'll just apply for it soon. No, I'll just wait until I can apply for it again. I haven't had a stream qualify for partner since then. And it's like, oh, you fucker. It's really sad in a way. It's like, it's not sad, but it isn't. It is, but it isn't. It's like I said, like, you cannot complain at all. But when it's just like, I literally applied and now I'm not even making, oh man. Because what I would have loved to go into the Partners Lounge at PAX. I could hang out with, I'm not going to complain. There's going to be some amazing things to do and hang out with and see and interact with outside of the Partners Lounge. But Carlcraft's kind of teased me a little bit last year, saying about the Partners Lounge and how he could, and just teasing me about it. And I'm like, so since then, I've been like, I want to get into this fucking Partner Lounge. It is. It's not. It is a bit frustrating in a non-entitled way. It is. It's just like, God damn it! I was so freaking close. Yeah. So Carl's been teasing me about it, and now I'm just like, motherfucker. I want to join you in the partners lounge for no reason other than to say I was in the partners lounge. That's literally it. It's like, and then people can be like, what do you mean? Watch the partners lounge. You're like, yes, yes. But then, how many, like, pretty much everybody I'm going with, some of them don't. Some of the people I'm meeting up with don't even stream. Like my mate from here, he doesn't even stream. He just plays Magic the Gathering and likes video games. So, and there's a lot of people like that. There's a lot of people that do stream, but they're not huge. They're just casual. Either way, it doesn't matter. You don't have to be a partner. I still want to meet up with this. So if I went into the partners lounge, all I'm really doing is missing out on everybody who's not partner. Still would be cool to go. Still would be really cool to go. Next year for sure? Yeah. Yeah, I reckon next year. Being able to play is still awesome. Yeah, it really is. And I do think, I'm not proud of myself about this, but I do think that missing partner, hey Millie, by the way, welcome in. I do think that missing partner is a small contribution to my mental health being a little bit low. Now, I wonder if that makes sense to anybody. I mean, like I said, I'm not proud of it, and I don't want to, and I don't, but yeah, it's just, I kind of do feel that, like, I was so close, and then I didn't get partner, and then we went through YOLO, and I did not get one single stream that hit partner level at YOLO. And before YOLO, self-inflicted, I was kind of sitting here hoping, like, oh, it's YOLO, there's going to be heaps of people, you know, raiding into each other, big community, you know, like, I'll raid Novato will raid Lavender will raid Pixie will raid XP, and everyone's going to be like big, it's going to be awesome, you know, and maybe I might, you know, with all the community working together, maybe I might, you know, I might just get enough, and then just kind of didn't, and then there was also lots of other factors, but I do believe, yeah, that is a slight factor, and I shouldn't let it get to myself. It's like, Nips, you didn't get partner. What did you do? What did I do? I've done a lot more than fucking get partner. You know, I've kicked fucking goals. I have kicked goals. We have, like, in the last 3 years, beaten the game in more ways than I can imagine, done so many exploits and game-breaking things. I've done more than I can imagine. Getting partner would have been good, but yeah, I'm cool. Getting edged. Is edged, is that the kids' way of saying teasing? Like blue balls? Is that the kids' new way of blue balls? Is that what edging is? When you're teasing? Like, just the tip? Just the outside? Edging is not for kids. Yeah, okay. When I say kids, I don't mean under 12s. I mean like more like... When I say kids, I mean more like the 14, 16-year-olds. You know. The... It's teasing. Right. Where are they? It is teasing. Hey, Snowflake. Welcome in. Hello, 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 hello. Welcome in. Hope you're doing fantastic today. Drink time. So, yeah. And also I didn't want to really promote it, you know. I didn't want to be that person. Like, I didn't want to put on like my go lives or anything saying path to partner or streaming every day until I get partner, or, you know, those type of thingies. I didn't want to do any of that. I was like, no, I want it to be as natural. And that's the other reason I didn't tell anybody. I figured if I tell anybody... Actually, I don't need these ones. If I tell anybody, it's going to be molested type thing. Because it's like... Because if I say... Let's say I tell Rad, the Radical Elder. Rad almost immediately might raid me just because he's just like, oh, we're going to help Nips get a partner. We're going to raid. It's just not organic, you know? And that's why I was like, yeah, I'm not saying anything. That's another reason. Just said nothing. It's like, nah, look, I'm going to let it happen, as natural as it comes. And now I've just been sitting here for the last, like, 10 minutes talking about how I almost got a partner. So, if people don't know, well, they probably lurking with doing other stuff. Makes perfect sense to me. Used in the adult sphere to describe keeping someone at the point of orgasm but stopping before completion. You see, though, I'm not arguing with that. That sounds exactly like what I thought. But, you see, Beth, what adult have you heard use the term edging? They wouldn't say that. Unless adults are younger than when I was younger. And I do say that genuinely, as in... Adults are younger now, like as in, like they're a lot younger than me. So it's a complete generation between 18-year-olds and me. So maybe the 18-year-olds, the younger of the adults, maybe they are. Maybe that is what they're saying. I don't know. You've heard a lot recently, really? I guess the fads kick in. Like we never used to say lol. Or, yeah, we never used to say lol. There's one. Never used to say lol. And now... And then some of us even started saying it, ironically. And then it kind of caught on. Now we say it. Like, yeet is another one. Yeet's another one. Like, imagine saying yeet. And it's like, oh, shut up. I fucking say yeet. Fuck you. What a time to join the stream. Kevin, from the G Portal. This may come as a surprise to you. This was tame. This was tame. You should have been here yesterday. What were we talking about yesterday when... who came in? Who came into the stream yesterday? It was Sky. Sky. We were talking about boobs and penises. We were talking about the similarities. We're talking about the similarity between physical properties of boobs and penises. Yep, and that's when Sky came in. And to be honest, yeah, and unusual at all. Moon regularly eats her breakfast while we talk about, what are other things we've spoken about? Anything. It doesn't bother me. Oh no, he's missing out because of ads. Oh no. I really need to do some more stuff for ads. Like, yeah, make him a bit more, not enjoyable. They're never going to be enjoyable, but not manageable. Easier for me to know when they are and stuff. Period, boobs, penis. We were talking about all of them. I like it how how old mate's sitting there going, oh man, I'm in ads. I can't see anything. And so you're immediately like, don't you worry, I've got you covered. I can type it down. You don't have to miss out on the penis, boobs, and periods. Don't you worry about that. We'll have that penis, boobs, and periods available for you soon. That was funny. And the no context as well. Oh my god. Oh, Kevin, you want to see some really funny things that you would just be like, okay. Type exclamation quote. I don't know what quote's going to come up, but... Because that's a random one, isn't it? If you type exclamation quote, I'm pretty sure it's random. I'm actually so intrigued what you get. Oh my god, you got that one. You got the blurb. You got the blurb. So we do quotes in this chat, in the sense of, if you say something, right, in the chat, and it seems like we should probably keep that. That's worth keeping. That's worth laughing at. Whatever. We will put it as a quote. What we will never do is put a name next to it, Kevin. Right. So what this means is you might see a quote in the chat and it'll say something like, "He can sit on my face." No context. What was the topic of conversation? No freaking clue. Who said it? No idea. What does it mean? You don't get context. All you get to do is read, "My boobies like to suffocate me." Who said it? What were we talking about to bring up that? What were we talking about? I think we're talking about jogging. Oh, was that the jogging or some sleeping? Nah, I think we're talking about jogging. Was Toast you? Was it you? Was it you? Oh no, Millie, there's some fucking good ones, eh? And you're looking at it going, oh. And there's even some, I don't even know who said them. I literally go through it and I'm looking going, now that could have been me, could have been Lizzie, might have been Novato, or Lantros would have said something like that. Like, sometimes you got no freaking clue what's who said. We playing Skylix now. Skylix. Okay. Skylix. Hey, DJ. Well, I thought you were already in. I thought you came in fairly early. I thought you were in, like, first thing. At a company I used to work at? Oh, dude, that sounds awesome. Yeah, so what? When your coworker says that something, you just put it up on the wall. Don't say who said it. Don't say what the conversation was. Just put it up on the wall so other people can read and go, what's this about? And you go, oh, it was a conversation we were having a while back. Oh, what was it about? No idea, but I just remember someone said that. Like, we don't want people to get upset. You know, or feel called out. Or people to feel, you know, we just want to laugh. We just want to laugh. We don't want to laugh at somebody, because that person might get upset, might hurt their feelings, might take it, either way. Everybody just wants to laugh and smile. We don't need it directed at anybody. Later on, we're going to... I know who said that. I know exactly who said quote 44. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh, Meow Meow, you're knocked off. It's home time, Meow Meow! I freaked out for a second. I couldn't see the ground. We called it no context and you weren't allowed to ask about it. Yeah. People here can ask, but whether we actually answer is a completely different story, because we probably won't. Some people will. Like I said, I know exactly. I'm just trying to think of when it was said now. Later on, we're gonna fuck. That was during my half-heart hardcore run. No? Not quite 44. Already a laughing stock? You gotta fucking get in line, mate. We can be the stock together. We can both be stock. We can be like, yeah, the stock together. I'm like 550 quotes in on Constant Conrad's channel. Most of Con all attributed, but zero Constant Conrad. Is that another streamer? Probably. I've not heard of them. I can't say I've heard of them. Next step. Yeah, I can't say I've heard of that person. Queensland boy? Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, that's something I really want to try. Only 120 quotes so far? 120 quotes? Yeah. I just didn't think that later on we're going to fuck one was 44. I could have sworn, I swear that was more recent. I could have sworn it was more recent. Looked like I was under 20 and I said, thank you, but I'm over 25. Really? They thought you're under 20. Take that as a compliment. Take that as a compliment. A lot of people get really backhand complimented here. Not backhand. What do you want to call it? So, oh shit. Wait up. Sorry. Yeah. So a lot of people. Sorry. So where I'm from, right? When you go and purchase Alcatraz Mahal, you have to supply your ID. It doesn't matter if you are over 21. It doesn't matter if you look over the age of 25. Are you purchasing alcohol? Yes. Provide ID. It is the law to provide ID here. When purchasing alcohol, you must provide them with ID and a registered residential address that is an approved residential address. God, I hate that feeling. So because of that, a lot of people will come here and they'll be like, oh, look, I feel so young. Oh, thank you. And it's just like, bro, it's got nothing to do with you. This is mandatory. This is mandatory. This ain't got nothing to do with you. Yes, a lot of people take compliments like, oh my god, thank you. Think I'm under 21. No, I just need to know where you're drinking it so I know that you're not taking it out into a restricted zone. Nothing to do. Nothing to do with them. Just need to know where the alcohol's going. I make words my bitch. You need ID to beat your salami. ID to beat your salami. Okay, yep. Nice. ID to beat your salami. Maybe you just need to prove that it's your salami. Restricted zone. Yep. Oh, come on, don't do this. Yeah, okay, that does make sense. Right. I just had to get some information. Now I understand it. You build a butt in your head, and whatever works with the butt is the butt. Maybe it's a triangle, maybe it's a bubble. It's now part of your butt cheeks toolbox. That sounds like Lizzie. I'm going to be honest, that sounds like Lizzie. So, for those who don't know, I live in the Northern Territory of Australia. An alcohol-free town camp is an Aboriginal community or designated area. Sometimes they're just like a house property, like a property with a house on it, like just a residential address sometimes. But a lot of the time, it's like a small community. Like it's about, you know, anywhere from like 4 to 20 houses, and a bunch of people live there. Like one of those gated communities that you see, you know the gated communities you get in America, like that, but it's specifically for Aboriginal people. And yeah, we call them town camps. So it means that they can live out bush in town. Because obviously these Aboriginal people want to stay connected with the land. They want to maintain their culture. But they also need to look for a job, pay bills, and also kids need to go to school, all these different things. So they move into like, like a reservation. Yeah. I guess it's like a reservation. I wouldn't call it the same, but anyway, let's say this about how the Aboriginal community or designated area within the Northern Territory. As in, nowhere else in Australia has these. It's only us in the Northern Territory, which is why a lot of people get confused when I say a restricted zone. Where the sale and supply of takeaway alcohol is prohibited, creating dry zones to address concerns like crime and family violence. These bans were instituted. Anyway, so, like, there's places I could go there with a 6-pack of beer, $100. 6-pack of beer. What do they cost? You can buy a carton for about $50, and I can sell 6-pack for $100. I can sell a bottle of Jim Beam or Jack Daniel's, whiskey. I could sell that for fucking like $300-400 when they retail for like $60. Yeah. Now, obviously, you don't do this, but they're restricted areas, so you can't get alcohol in them. So people are willing to pay. People want their alcohol. I have never done this, and I would not do this, because that there just fuels it, and it's like, great. So we had to take these guys, restrict their alcohol, so because they were dangerous with it, and now people are bringing them alcohol. Fantastic. Have less laws from outside. Restricted zones have more laws from outside. Okay, just, what do you call it? PSA, no opinions, please. I understand everyone's got strong opinions when it comes to the government, dry zones, alcohol restrictions, and all that stuff. Please, believe me, I have a lot of opinions. I have a lot of exposure to it. I'm from here. I've been here for 35 plus years. I know full well about the effect alcohol and all of this plays. I think it's just best we just don't talk about it. But yeah, so reservations have got less laws and town camps have got more laws. Yeah, sounds about right. I think the worst thing about them is that they don't have the freedom to express their cultural laws. Like, there's some Aboriginal laws that I fucking really enjoy. I love them. I think they're great. And the problem is they go against Western law. Western law says, no, that's not cool. And Aboriginal law says, no, that's how we deal with things. And sometimes I prefer the Aboriginal law. Problem is, the Western law trumps. And it's like, fuck off. Why can't... Fuck off! But... Yep. So some of the Aboriginal law I really love is payback. Again, there may be opinions on it. This is just my opinion. I like the payback. Some people say no. My reason for liking it, it's done and dusted. It's in the past. Move on. Get over it. We're done here. There's nothing left. That's why I love payback. Western law will get involved. They'll take away that man. They'll send him to jail for 10 years. That man will get out of jail. Guess what happens the second he gets out of jail? He gets out of jail, he goes home, and he gets a star picket through his leg. Yep. He served Western time, but he did not serve Aboriginal time. So when he came out of the jail with Western time, he still had to serve Aboriginal time. So, star picket through the leg. And it's like, bro, for fuck's sake, can't we just do Aboriginal law? Just give him the star picket through the leg and let him get back to society and move, and we can just all get back to work. You know, like, we don't need to put people away for 20 years. Put a star picket through his leg and fucking just... yeah. Where is it? There it is. Did I want this one? No, I wanted... Yeah, that sounds pretty rough, but seriously, I'm all for that. Just put a star picket through his leg. Like, these people have fucked up bad enough that they're going to go to jail for plus 10 years, okay? So there's a, you know, I'm not being completely dick, you know? I'm not being completely dick. And who are you doing what? Keep yours to yourself, so you should. They're supposed to be dry, however they can buy alcohol outside of the reservations in the bordering towns. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Tempest, like, yeah, you can buy alcohol in town here. You just can't take it home with you, though. Also, though, but if you buy alcohol, you have to have an address to go to drink. You can't just grab alcohol to drink. You have to have a place of consumption. You must provide a residence of consumption. So, yeah, a little bit different anyway. What is a star picket? A star picket is a giant fence post. It's a fence post. Yeah, this is distraction central today. I don't even care, really. All right. So you know the ones that look like this. That's the cross section of it. You know, you stick them in the ground like that, and they got lots of little holes in them. And you run wire, through there. Run wire through there. We call them star pickets. The star being a 3-point star. Metal fence post often in the shape of a star. Yeah, it's got a 3-point star on it. They're called star pickets, and it's a very common, because Aboriginal culture, they used to use a spear. It wouldn't be uncommon to use a spear for certain. And when I say Aboriginal, I'm talking local. Other countries may have slightly different Aboriginal law, but in Aranda country, this is a lot of the laws we use here in Aranda. Other countries may have slightly different laws, but here, star picket through the leg is a perfectly acceptable punishment for you fucked up, bruss. All right, testing, go. Nope. Oh man. Sweet. For those who don't know what I've just done. Wait up. Okay, no, that's cool, it's cool. Okay, I've got to figure it out. Yeah. Oh. Losing it. I went to get the tobacco from my fridge and grab the cheese. So I got home this afternoon, and the housemates got a friend over. A friend. They're putting groceries away because they're going camping this weekend. So they're grabbing all the groceries and everything out. She comes outside and she goes, "This doesn't go in the fridge." And we looked at her and went, No, you're right. Paper towel does not go in the fridge. You can put paper towel in the fridge. It will go soggy. It will not extend its shelf life. It doesn't work. It doesn't help. You can do it. I ain't going to stop you. I mean, like, you know, you want to put bread in your fridge so it lasts longer. You want to put tomato sauce in your cupboard so it squirts easier. You do you. But, yeah, paper towel does not grow in the fridge, nor does it extend its shelf life. From an ear infection, so my earbuds are gross every time I take them out. I get that. Ew, gross. Oh, yeah, I can... Oh, man, that's gross. Yeah, I get it. Yep, yeah, oh, ear infections are... Yep, that's pretty gross. They also lost their phone and found it in the fridge hours later. Dude, that was going to be my example, and I thought, you know what, I'm not going to bring that one. Everybody's fucking done it. Have you ever done the one, Novato, where you leave your phone out while you're working? Let's say you're working outside, weeding the garden. whatever, right? You're outside. I know it's very hard. I can't think of anything you would possibly be outside for. That's why I'm struggling. It's just I can't see you. Actually, no, that's not true. You walked a meeting. Anyway, so you're outside, carrying on, doing your thingy. You go back, and then your music stops, and you go, that's strange. Why has my music stopped? And you go over to your phone, and it's sitting there saying overheated, sitting in the sun. Your phone is about to fucking explode, and you're like, oh shit, I've left my fucking phone in the sun. Oh no. So you quickly run inside and put it in the freezer or the fridge. And then promptly, like half an hour later, freak the fuck out. Where's my fucking phone? Where have I been? I just drove to town and came home. Did I fucking leave it at home? No, I didn't. I left it here. I never took it into town because I transferred. Okay. And you're like trying to figure it out. It's just like, meanwhile, you put it in the fridge so it didn't blow up. Sun's not that hot here. I hate you. I hate you. We have a UV index of 15. We are constantly, like, UV of 15. That's the maximum. That is at all points in time. I have not seen that board go down below 15 in my life. The hottest day I've ever had was like 48 degrees. It was borderline 50, like, that's ridiculous. And you're like, it doesn't get fucking hot here because it only gets to like 30 degrees and we take a fucking day off. And I'm like 35, you guys are heat stroke. I understand. I get it. Meanwhile, 35 is like a heat stroke there, and we have to get to 50 before it's a heat wave. Makes it, oh dude, we don't get humidity. Are people walking on the streets in Australia and their shoes melting on the road? True story. Yep. One of Australia's worst, Australia's biggest enemy is a belt buckle on a Sunday, on a summer's night, on a summer's day, is a belt buckle. I'm not even joking. Get in your car, go grab your seatbelt, 3rd-degree burns on your fucking hand. Driving your fucking steering wheel like this. And asphalt roads? Yeah, well, we don't walk on the asphalt roads. Granted, when we were younger, we used to walk barefoot everywhere. It didn't matter how hot it was or whatever. We just walked everywhere. All right, this is going to make life easier to collect all of the stuff that drops out. It's going to make me feel a bit more comfortable to have somewhere to land on under here. There's clearly plenty of light and stuff under there. I mean, if I mine through it, that's insta-mineable. That's insta-mineable with mining fatigue and your fist. That ain't going to protect me, but at least I can fall onto it and see that I'm at the bottom. You know, because it's really hard to see. Does that pillar keep going? No, it doesn't. But you can see that's finished. So this hopefully should make life a little bit easier. 90, and I'm saying that I'm cold in a hoodie. Yeah, but when you say 90, you're talking Fahrenheit. We're talking Celsius. Although 90 Fahrenheit is fucking hot. That's hot. That's still 32, 33 Celsius. 90 degrees Fahrenheit is still hotter than Britain's hottest days. That still sounds like, yeah. Dude, 90 fucking... Okay. Okay, guys, let's quickly brainstorm. Quick ideas on what to do with all of the storage for the duper. And... yeah. Well, just the storage. I'm thinking what I do is... I remember why I did that test. I'm thinking what I do is tear the whole fucker down. Yep. I'm thinking tear the whole fucker down. And... that way. I'm thinking tear the whole thing down. Oh, you said before something? Surround an obby as a planet? Yeah, I could do. But then there's a few reasons why I won't do that. Because if I surround it by obby, I still won't get any of this underneath. I could mine it later. But I don't know if I want it there. Like, I really, really... See, Beth, this is kind of like the shed floor again. You know, like, I really want to empty everything out, you know. Get it all cleaned out. And then I can start building. Because if I start trying to build with something there... I mean, I could... God, if I was winging it... If I was winging something a little bit more flexible, yeah, I'd probably definitely would. Yeah, probably definitely would. But like, yeah, being that this is, it's a perfect circle, perfect sphere. So yeah, so we got a perfect sphere with certain shapes around the outside, with certain requirements for certain features and characteristics. There is so much fucking... like the horns and the containment cage and the rings and the mouth. There is a lot of things in there that I just have to have perfect and in the right spots. And I just think it'll be easier to just get rid of everything and build it, as opposed to trying to accommodate something into the build, which I do a lot. You know, I do that a lot. I'm very much like, you know what, let's just make that. Yeah, we'll make that work. But instead of trying to accommodate it, I think we'll just build and, yeah, clean slate. Exactly. Should ask, if you deleted it all, how long would it take to get back? Well, that's the thing, Nevada. That's why I'm actually looking at, like, you know, like we got 16, 17, 18... What's this one? Sand. Oh, okay, yeah. 16, 17, 18, 19. So we've got 19 double speed shulker loaders. 19 double speed shulker loaders. With storage above, which I don't fucking need, but for some reason I have there anyway. How many shulkers are in here? Because then comes the next one. And however many shulkers, which are all empty. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no, there's just... It's not that it's going to take a long time to rebuild, but recovering all of this, I think I might just... Yeah, I think we'll just tear it down, relocate it. Plenty of blue. Oh, there's no light blue. There's never any light blue. Why is there never any light blue? Because I've used so much fucking light blue in the nether. Oh god, this is... We need a lot of light blue. Just to build it. Maybe I should run this farm a bunch, and if I do that, none of the materials are even going to get... Okay. I was just thinking running it with light blue, Beth, but then I'm thinking by extension, do I run it like now? And by now I mean like overnight, get some AFK and just get myself, you know, like, and that way I can just get myself, you know, like, one chest, you know, 27 shulk, just, you know, a good amount. Eventually it will have to run out anyway. And then I thought, you know what? But that means I have to move all of those thingies. I'm going to have to repair this and move 27 extra shulker boxes. Option B, remove all of this, put it elsewhere, and then when we've cleared everything, I'll just make a small, I'll make another one of these somewhere. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll just remake it, even if it's just for blue, or just the colors I want, or whatever, while I'm building. And that way, while I'm building, whether I'm building the ring that goes around the top, or I'm going to have to build a shell. What do you call them? A frame. I'm going to have to build a frame first to figure out where everything goes. While I'm building frames, just one chest, yeah. So while I'm building the framework and figuring everything out and whatnot, that can run in the background. Only problem I'm going to have is chunk loading it, which has 0 problems because every single time concrete goes through that, it loads the chunk. The next problem isn't this chunk or this chunk. It's these chunks aren't loaded. Point is, hi home, I'm Nips. Welcome in. This is Novato. That's Beth. Welcome in. So yeah, we've got to load the chunks somehow. But yeah, if I just make, oh, there we go. I got it figured out, right? Have them come down here, here. All these chunks is loaded, except for there. So I can use this, and then I'll just put. No, I could use ender pearls. I don't actually think I'm up to that load save though. I don't think I'm up to the ender pearls stasis chamber. I think that's the next one. I gotta be honest, I'm pretty positive that's 21.5 and I'm on 21.4. Could be wrong. I was just gonna put underneath it. Unfortunately, sub chunks do not count towards. So yeah, it does not look for sub chunks. So it doesn't matter what Y level it's in. I don't know, Nevada. I haven't really looked, but I've never used them, so I'd be under the impression if I've never used them, I probably couldn't. Maybe it is. You got a phone call? It's fine. It's fine. It didn't work. I did something wrong. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. I'll have to figure it out later. But it's right. Maybe next stream I might have it figured out. Maybe. Yeah, so I don't know about those, but yeah, they're not, but yeah, what do you call them? Chunks are not prejudice to sub-chunks, meaning as long as this chunk is loaded, it can be loaded up here. I could load it all the way down here. And also there is also another advantage. I could also use this portal right here. I could use this portal right here, which should load all the way to here. Oh, because it's M4A. I did change it to an MP3. But I don't know whether that actually helped. But I did change it to an MP3. I wanted to quickly... Yes. Yeah, I did quickly... Mind you, when I say I converted it, I did the poor man's conversion. Maybe the poor man's conversion was not good enough. Maybe it needs like a solid, genuine conversion. Or remuxing or whatever. By the way, for those who don't know what a poor man's conversion is, a poor man's conversion is when you change the .m4a to .mp3. Do you do any other change? No, just change the fucking extension. That's it. All you do. Okay, cool. So these are shorter. I can make it fall. I just want to make sure I'm right here. Like it matters. Honestly, we were meant to finish stream about 10 minutes ago, but I'm kind of like, let me just finish this, because I won't be on tomorrow night. Acting or saying fierce? Is it really? I've not noticed. I don't really use Twitch Mobile. I'm not really used to Twitch Mobile, so... What's it doing? What a wombat? You're a wombat. Wait, what am I a wombat for? What do I do now? I can't even remember. You're a wombat. Oh, dude, I actually... Dude, we... That's as far as we got. It hasn't crashed on 46 chunks. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. I want to check this. I must off away to sleep. No worries there. Meow Meow, thank you so much for coming in. You have a fantastic evening. You rest well. It was great to see you, and I hope you had a... Yeah, you do fantastic. Freezing every 2 seconds? That sounds shit. Okay, this is interesting. So what I'm seeing here is when I rebuild the duper, I have got a lot of room. Yeah, I figured it was Twitch Mobile. Yeah. Be able to go higher, but my... You should be able to go higher, but my GPU crashes higher. Look, that would have been easier to translate if you at least got the letters in the right order. My word. England hard. Oh, dude. Britland is hard. Yeah. True story. Hey, chubby, not some chubby cow. Welcome in, mate. Welcome in. Hope you're doing fantastic. Hope you're doing fantastic. You're silly. Been able to pop in this week. It's good to see you. Okay. Now, so I figured out where my duper is, so I know exactly where to put the blocks for the gravity duper. Which is there. That's all okay. Okay, we figured out the gravity duper for when I rebuild it. Not that it matters. 0.6 languages? 0.6. How do you speak 2/3 of a language? And I guess I speak 2/3 of a language, because if you really look at it, I don't know all the words, all the grammar, and all the rules, and all the punctuation. I only know most of it, a lot of it, what I need to. I probably only know about 2/3 of the language. I probably only know about 2/3. I was talking to a Hungarian guy today, actually, about English language. I said, English is so hard. He goes, oh, really? I'd not find it too hard. And I was just like, honestly, it's one of the hardest languages in the world because we've got so many exceptions and double ups. What do you mean? I said, like, I can say to you, put the bus in the shed. That bus, put it in the shed. In that shed, put the bus. Just an example, 3 ways to say it. Now, granted, one of them was more correct than the others. It was just the first thing that came off my head, okay? There's just so many different ways you can say the same thing. And then, on top of that, what is this contraption? Depends what contraption we're looking at. Right now, we're looking at my mega base. And then, yeah, you got different, like, synonyms and stuff. Like, what word do I use? Do I say that's rough? Do I say it's... do I say it's coarse? Do I say it's, you know, like, hey, Nevada, I don't think it worked. Maybe. Yeah, and then you got things like butt and booty. What is a booty? It's your butt. What is a butt dial? What is a booty dial? 2 synonyms with 2 completely different meanings. Once you add the word call on the end. Forgive me, Father, for I've sinned. Verse, sorry, Daddy, I've been naughty. Ew. Could you imagine going up to your boss and going, sorry, sir, I've been a bad, bad boy. Could you imagine? Ew. That'd be creepy. That'd be creepy as fuck. Okay, Novato. It looks like it doesn't work. Live or live spelled the same, but I was having a I was saying this to the Hungarian guy. I said you've got read and red. And he goes, yeah, here's a great one. The word bear, B-E-A-R. Okay, it's bear. It's a big grizzly bear. Now, how do you spell beer? B-E-E-R-D. No way. It's an E instead. So you have beer and bear. Put a D on the end of bear. It's not bared. It's beard. This is what the Hungarian guy told me. And I was like, oh, bro, that must be a pain in the fucking ass, hey? And he goes, yeah, it is. And there's so many like that. How you pronounce this word? Oh, it's rough. And this word, that's bow. They both end in O-U-G-H. Why is this one rough and this one bow? Look, this is why I said English is a fucking hard language. And then you got words like minute and minute. You know what I'm saying? Oh. No, it doesn't work. I thought we had it. It's not working. Novato. Yeah, I'll be your boss. Wait. Get all fancy and Nigel Thornberry, like when you try to sound naughty. Oh, gosh. Honestly, you have no idea. Soup, the second I start talking, like Nigel, I immediately have a nose like this. Like it finishes here and it comes out like this. Like it's like starts my forehead all the way. I have Nigel in my head. What I'm saying is and the moustache. He's got a moustache too. He's got a moustache. He's got a moustache. What's the base verb from secreted? Secrete? Is it secrete? Is it secrete? I think it's secrete. I don't actually know that one. Has the right to bear arms wrapped tenderly around his waist. I think the only animals that have the right to bear arms are like grizzlies and black bears and Kodiaks and, you know, polar bears, like, you know, bears. Those are the only animals that have the right to bear arms. Everybody else should have, like, I don't know, human arms, giraffe arms, leopard arms, whatever arms that suit your physique. I don't care. Is the past form for both to secrete and to secret and to secrete. So that first one, to secret, as in to be secretive, to say a secret, to expose secret stuff. What is to secret? I don't actually understand, unless I'm actually reading the wrong word, because English is a fucking stupid fucking language. I know what secrete means. Like, ooze. Sizzy mouth. To tuck something away out of sight. To secret. Oh. See, these are things I don't know, and it makes a lot of sense. It's like, that's like, you know how you fasten your seatbelt? You fasten it? Is your seatbelt fastened? Yes, my seatbelt is fastened. Why does one fasten a seatbelt? Is it because you have made it fast? Have you... Which holding fast would mean the opposite of going fast. If you hold fast, it means do not move. And if you go fast, it means you are moving very fast. Yeah, languages. We've gone over a little bit today. By over, I mean like it wasn't really. It's over for the current. And you go, oh yeah, okay. Yeah, no, you see, yeah, Soup's allowed dino arms. Yeah. You can have dino arms, but you can't have bear arms because you're not a bear. You're a dinosaur. You made it fast? Yes, like hold fast, making a ship fast, zip fastener. Yeah, it's weird, but it's just like, but it's like that word is literally a fucking like, fasten it down. So hold fast. But fast means to move at great velocity. What the fuck? What does Zoo... What can Zoo do? Wait, what? Zoo can have bare arms. Zoo can. It's raining cats and dogs. No. Yeah, that was a weird one. It's like, how did that even happen? Actually, I got a vague idea how that happened. Actually, I know how that happened. Don't even worry about it. I'm trying to remember effect versus... Dude, I actually remember seeing something a while ago, and it explained it so fucking well. It was, this is the one... This is the action, and this is the emotion or something. And it sank in until I didn't have to use the words for a while. And then one day I had to use them and went, fuck! And I can't remember which one's which. I hate them. Which gets more complicated when I affect a flat effect while playing poker. I don't know. Okay, so bare arms would look really silly on my Whittle Dino body. Are you trying to tell me that your dinosaur body is small? I'm under the impression, so, that you're probably about... Let me have a think. Wait up. I'm 1 point... And I reckon... 5 or 6 meters tall. I reckon 5 or 6 meters tall you are, Soup. I'm not sure on the weight, but all I'm getting at is, if you're 6 meters tall and you got bare arms, they'd probably be the same size as your current dino arms, because dinos got little arms. They're little arms. Did it say effect? Is a verb action and effect is a noun thing? Go say Morrican. I'm small. Wait up. Wait, which part? Wait, you don't know what is? You gotta say it in American? I don't know what that is. Wait, what do you... I'm not following you now. I'm actually genuinely taking a photo now of that one fucking thing that you just said, which I know that sounds weird, but this is old people. This is how old people work. We take photos of screens instead of taking screenshots. Go fuck yourselves. What type of dino? A Rex. A Soup. Soup dino. Novato, why are you focusing on Soup's name and not the fact that I can't see beyond 32 chunks? Depends on the day. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like, some days you're a, hungry dino. Some days you're a sleepy dino. Some days you're a grumpy dino. Some days you're a happy, excited, energetic dino. Other days you're a, whatever the dino may be on the day. Yeah, Nevada, it doesn't seem to work on 1.21.4. What I might do is I might load it up an instance in 1.21.8 and try it on there. I haven't even gone above 21.4 ever. I have not gone above 21.4. Oh, fuck's sake. I wrote down all those numbers and then didn't even fucking... That's why I got the resin out. That was for the resin. I'll grab that later. Actually, and Islands. And Islands is there. And, when did 21.8 come out? So I'll figure it out. I'll figure it all out later. 6 meters is 19 feet. That's a tall dino. That's a tall dino. I don't know what the 6 meters is. Oh, okay. Yeah, 19 feet. Favorite is Lose. The bicycle lost its wheel. Loose. The bicycle's wheel was a loose. Yeah, you remember that one. Yeah. My favorite way to remember anything is desert and dessert. There is one S in desert and 2 S's in dessert because I always want seconds. There's always a second S in dessert because I always want seconds. That's the only one I remember. If I'm hangry, I'm a velociraptor. If I'm chilling, I'm a brachiosaurus. If I'm at work, I'm a T-Rex. That's fair. That's fair. I'm literally just writing some of this stuff down because I'm going to forget when I go to bed. Tomorrow I'll wake up and I'll be like, going about my life like nothing happened. Honestly, probably an easier way. Do I really need to look up the difference between effect and try and actually process it and remember it? Always soup, Dino. Exactly. Always. But if I desert from the army, that's one S, but still pronounced. But you're not going to desert twice, are you? You never desert the army twice. If you've deserted twice, there's way more problems than you deserting the army at foot. The fact that you went back in the first place to desert a second time, probably the first thing we'd have to look into. The second one being the fact that you got let in a second time in order to desert a second time. So I'm pretty sure that it still works out. But that's a good point. That's a good point. Just completely ruin everything I said. You have to use that now. It's such a good one. I learnt that when I was in like grade 6 or 5. I remember one of the girls piped up and said it, and it was just the most adorable thing the way she said it, and it was like, no, she's got a point. No, she's got a point, eh? It was so adorable. Mind you, that's pretty much anything that comes from an 11-year-old's mouth, isn't it? How did you remember because? I remember it as big elephants can always use small exits. Yeah, okay. Why? Did you forget the word because? True, Beth. It is stress spelled backwards. Yeah, Nevada, did you forget how to spell the word because and had to make a fucking song and dance and algorithm to figure that out? Yeah, exactly. Desert pronounced 2 different ways. Minute, minute, read. Oh, jeez. A laundry list of it. There's some, yeah. You did. My favourite ones are ones when you get like rough, and then you go to bow, and then you go to bow, and then you go to wharf. Like just pointers, like UGH words. You just keep going and changing one letter, and it changes the whole pronunciation. You're like, get fucked. What's another one like that? There's a few good ones. Hiccup, pronounced hiccup. Yeah, that's definitely one factor. Through, I'm thinking of different, not using OUGH. There's other words that I know there's some really good ones. There's that bloke who does German, Italian, Spanish, and he does English. He does like, hey French, what do you want to call this? And then like the French give the one, and then he goes to Spanish and French and Norwegian and stuff, and he goes around and asks all the different languages, and it's just him by himself. Little YouTube skit guy, and he finds out different words, and then he goes up to the Danish people, and he's just like, 76, you want to call it? And then they be laughing at each other. Anyway, yeah, he does a bunch of them, and it's during his language lessons that he's teaching people, and he shows them, and he goes, what is this word? And they're like, that is easy, that is rough, but it's not the OUGH, it's a different one that I'm thinking of. Anyway, they're all good, but I have very bad hiccups, and make it happen. Dude, I've told you how to get rid of them. I've told you how to get rid of your hiccups. Just tell yourself you don't have them. Like, bruh, it's as easy as that. Try saying 99 in French, literally 420 10 9. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. And then you go to Danish saying 74, and they're like, whatever it is, it's like 3 20s and half of 20 plus 5 or something. It's a fucking maths lesson. You have to have a fucking maths degree to learn how to count in Dutch. It's ridiculous. And yeah, French ain't any better. French, how do you say 8? They're like 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 67, 68, 69. Sorry, 79. And then after 79, they go 4 20s. And what's 100? 520s? I don't even fucking know. I don't know, but yeah, no, French counting's hard. Pokepone, of course you do. I got a busy weekend of just fucking looking up random research bits of notes for the sake of it. Novato, 1 through 10, go. I'm just curious how easy and hard it is to actually spell and follow that. Yeah, I'm just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go. 4 score means, that's what 4 score, get fucked. 4 score means 80. Four score and 20. I'm out. I knew a score was 20. But why couldn't the cunt just say 80 years ago? No, 4 score. Alright, who here wants to go see some fucking incredible building? No fucking choice, you're going to anyway. Wow. Jesus, numbers are low tonight on all the streams. Holy jeez. There is no big streamers on tonight. Everyone's really... I mean, there are big streamers on, but... Okay, what I'm saying is... There is 1, 2... Oh, Button's on. And Vincent. There was like nobody again. 3+ don't exist in Tokipona. Ah, so you have 1, you have 2, you have 3, and then you have a lot, or more, or excessive, or 0, 1, 2 more. Right, Germans count backwards. Get fucked. Allah, 1, 2, moot. Moot means more? Fuck, you just weirdos.
4 score is a great score. Have great foods and sleeps.
4 score is a great score. You score, I score. We all score. 4 score. You have a fantastic evening, Snowy. I'm going to be going to rest soon. Hope your day goes well. I don't think you're working today. I know you had a lot of... But hope you have a fantastic day. And everybody in the weekend, guys. Hope your weekend is amazing. I will not be on tomorrow. I know. Some of you don't like it. But like I said, I'm cutting back on my streams. I'm only going to be doing 4 days a week. I'm taking Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. So I can just go hang out in the shed, hang out with mates, do whatever it is I want to do. Just streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And again, instead of 4 hours, just doing 3. Just to get me back into the rhythm of things, because I'm still burnt out and I'm just getting back into it. So tomorrow's Saturday. You have a fantastic weekend, mate.
Thanks for the stream, Nips.
Thank you for the biddies. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, Lavender. Thank you for the biddies, Beth, as well. And Lady Swifty, my guilty pleasure, etymology. Oh, fucking love etymology. Any language. Except for one solid specific language, as in I will not learn one language. I will learn multiple, never one. Right, guys, we're going to go see Meben. Meben, MC, was a mod here for the first year, and then he had life, did some traveling, had some stuff go on, and recently has started streaming again. It's really, really good to see, because Meben is an incredible builder. Absolutely incredible builder. He's really good at Redstone too. Really good at Redstone. Honestly, he started playing about... When he first started playing, I remember I met him and I was like, how long have you been playing? And he goes, oh, I've been playing for about a year. And it's like, fuck off, I've been playing for like 6 and you're already designing farms with me. I hate you so much. I come back for the end. Soup, you were here at the very start. But Soup, you were here at the very beginning. You didn't miss the start. Oh man, I got so excited when I saw you at the start too. I was like, yay, Soup's here. Oh, there's a lot of stuff in chat there, guys. Make sure Join the Discord if you're not already. Make sure you join the PAX roll if you are coming down to PAX. We can organise a meetup. We can organise seeing each other, hanging out. We can chuck some photos in there. It's all happening. They can, completely left Twitch for a bit. Called you soup 3 times. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look, chat moves, and then I see a name, and it's. I'm sorry, dude. Do you know how many messages I missed in chat today, guys? If I missed a message, I'm fucking sorry. There was a lot of you. It was a great stream. I had a great time. Thanks for keeping me company. I'll see you guys all next week. Ciao for now.